reminded me of that. He said pissing in plants.
Good
Zeb, you want
start.
some of Brantley's gummy
We
worms?
went down. I don't know how you're still awake, little man. Even with the hour difference. But get
Give him the
after it.
naughty finger. The middle one.
Dude, Wisconsin is just a different beast. Like, they're like, fuck it. You just stay awake.
Well, he's drunk. That's why he's still awake.
Here's some hard whiskey. Yeah, we're not gonna get banned. That's fine.
You can't see. You gotta go over here. Look, see? You're a rebel. My God. Not the pinky.
The calls. I'm going platinum.
You better be careful. He said he's on his way to come beat you up. You better go home. Yeah, he's gonna sleep right in your bed and fart in it.
I'm gonna be like that wrestler.
You better run. You better run. Get out of here. Run before he sees you anymore. No.
There's two Joes on screen right now. One behind Jeremy, one on the camera. If you're talking smack, I can't hear you.
Yeah, there's two clown dudes. Yeah, apparently he's gonna.
Sounds like too much swearing in front of a child at
Fuck that kid.
10:51 p.m. in Wisconsin.
Kid's an asshole, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's Friday night booze and breaks. He's allowed to
He's
do
gonna be
whatever he
asleep in
wants.
2 minutes in the car ride, Zeb. But don't you worry.
He won't make it on the driveway.
I'm pretty sure that gentleman is 19 years old, little person. Clean it up. Clean it
You
the
leave
fuck
a
up.
midget alone.
YouTube and whoever else wants to come after
So,
us.
do we pull any good cards tonight?
No.
Not really.
Do you want me to open up my
Oh,
Lost
okay.
Origins
You
CTV?
pulled two
No.
numbered cards.
Yeah, I pulled.
I'll start pulling more cards. I'll go into Stefan's room.
I pulled the Jeffrey Simmons. That was
Young,
a
could be good.
31 out of 299. And this Kurt Warner 124 of 199. That's decent.
Oh yeah.
No, we're not
And then I
opening
got-
anymore. Save it
I
for
had
next
one
week.
Jackson.
Wait, what? But,
Put him
but-
away.
so I want
This
you
is
all to
the
know,
after
I want
party.
you to know,
This is the after party.
these are staying sealed,
Seal them up.
but next weekend, if I don't open them all, they're all getting opened next weekend.
Seal them like your butt.
Because I gotta build a commander deck by next Monday.
Oh wait, let me finish my story real quick.
Sorry.
And then
No,
I'll
no
come
one
back to the
cares.
episode.
Jesus. Zab, what's gonna sound like?
That was great timing. That's great.
I love you.
Um,
I love.
So we were talking about peeing in plants, or Jeremy was. So when we went to visit Jess, my girlfriend at the time flew down, or no, she was flying back. So we went to the airport, and I was shit faced. So the night before she left to go to the airport, we got insane drunk, obviously. And then we had a sex competition in one hotel, which was Gus and his lady and me and my lady. And we were in one room, and we were just going for it. And it was a blast.
Yeah,
So anyway, long
The
story short,
competition lasted 2.5
dude.
minutes.
well,
but
obviously,
Go
but
over
I did
and,
break
just
the...
blast one digit up.
Oh, yeah.
Gus's bum.
you
well,
finished
obviously.
first, ran over and stuck a digit up Gus's ass.
It doesn't matter, because I broke the pull out, which is the only thing that matters, because it made me feel like I won. And then, so anyway, so like 2 hours later, we get like 2 hours of sleep, and then we gotta go to the airport to drop her off. And I am shit faced still, obviously, and I have a big lipper in, and there's plants all around the like to make it nice on the walkway up to the thing. So I'm just spitting, like I'm just spitting at
power
every
spitting.
plant, and I'm just holding it in and just waiting. And I go up to the next plant, and I'm just like, and I spit all this fucking tobacco in there. Long story short, I'm a piece of shit.
I love
piece or whole
drunk
turd?
story times.
And then, long story short,
We
I
are
left. I left because I was too shit faced. I don't remember how the fuck I even got home. She missed her flight and still had to come back. That's how much of a piece of shit I am.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I wasn't there for any of that. My go away present was like, hey, I got a fucking lip full of spit. You want to kiss me? After I spit in all these plants. Yeah. So
You're a heathen. You're a monster.
if you didn't know that, I was a piece of shit.
And you call us monsters in Wisconsin.
Oh, dude, no, you guys are mongrels. You were born that way.
Mongrels?
I just evolved that way.
What?
You
We're just-
can't help it. You can't
we're-
help it. It's just
God, I-
part of my life.
God, I
Part
hate
of my
you.
life. I have to pee now. So if somebody
Go
wants to
tingle,
rev up the
son of a
story, I'll
bitch.
be back in like 2 to 3 minutes.
Wait, when
This
did
is how
that
many
story take
fingers
place?
Pat licked up his asshole.
Because
Well, we came to see you
Not,
down
not
in
much
Georgia.
past that.
Vicky had
Fucking
to get back to
heathen.
Oh,
college.
like, okay,
Chinese.
that's what I was
You
confusing.
fat
I was like,
fuck.
who is he dating at that point? I forgot it was
Vicky.
Vicky. Yeah, that happened. You're right.
Oh,
Vicky
y'all
had to
will
get
name.
back. Vicky had to get back because she had class and she did not make her
Yeah,
flight.
I was thinking. 'cause
Vicky Guerrero sounds good.
I was trying to think, and I didn't know if he meant when they road trip down for the wedding
My
and
bad.
stole shit from my house, and then took pictures of it on the way down, or if it was for when you guys came and we went to the beach and did all that shit.
That's when it was.
Yeah, that, now after you said Vicky, I'm like, oh, click, I remember. Yeah, that was awesome. That was like the coolest thing because I think I got stationed there in. I think I got stationed there in April, and you guys came down in like August,
Yeah.
and it was hot as fuck. We got to go to the beach and do all sorts of sweet shit.
Oh, it was so much fun though.
We're gonna have to go visit Zabo at some point too. Make him take us to the beach, even though Raleigh's not on the coast.
No, it definitely isn't.
I would rather us go
No,
down
Raleigh is not the coast. No.
go to when he goes down to Fort Myers to see his mom. Let's go down there because my aunt lives
Go.
in Fort Charlotte.
Good old Mama Zabo.
Yeah, well, if
Mom
you ever
doesn't
want to go
live
down
in
to Florida, I
Myers
have
anymore
people.
because I got hurricaned.
Hurricane.
I'll get a hurricane to meet your mama.
Yeah, my aunt got hit pretty good. Ooh.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
yeah,
lives
she
north
did.
now.
She's a beautiful
Mhm.
woman. You shut your mouth.
She is a beautiful woman.
A
She's
lot
a
of
goddamn saint.
I'll be right back.
I won't disagree. She is a beautiful woman.
Hey, I love Snapchat because I take a lot of pictures and I
Save him.
save to Snapchat so the memories come up. So we get a lot of them. That's why I got all these videos. I should save them quick and send them to the group chat of us when I was in New York with you boys 4 years ago. We got the trash plates and like
That
a
was
couple
so
days
much
here is
fun.
when I first met Tagus and it was just ended up being Tagus and I staying up super late and all of a sudden I was like, yeah, I got this thing called Club Feet and I was like, yeah, I know exactly what that is. He goes, do you really? I'm like, that's what I fucking got. So yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. So then we stayed up and talked for like 3 hours about Club Feet.
That was such a fucking good time. Oh
Oh
god.
god.
Dumb fat fucks.
I try to tell people that don't understand. I'm like, yeah, like my good friend in Wisconsin. Well, like I got a bunch of good friends in Wisconsin. Like, oh, Marine buddies. I'm no. Guys I met gaming.
No,
Well,
we're dumber.
It was
This
like
doesn't scream Marine body?
I was like, well, no, we met one of them gaming, and then his brother started gaming with us, and then we met his friends, and so like we're in this group text message. So like I have
And
four
now we're all
people.
dumb.
I was like, I have 4 people that I consider like buddies that are in Wisconsin. I was like, I've only met 2 of them, but I talk to the other 2 weekly on stream at least.
Dude, I am so excited to meet you dumb fucks.
Well, it's like trying to explain to people too. It's like I'm like because we have some friends here that we're in like group chats and stuff with, but I'm like besides for Pat, like it goes Pat, Joe, and then the rest of you guys is who I talk to the most. And it's like point beer at the end. Like obviously you got work.
It's so disappointing.
Well, yeah, so you get Jeremy's number 2, my buddy Mark, who I've known for 20 years of my 28 years of life.
Okay, Mark.
You'll meet. If you when you come here, I'll make sure you meet him.
You live
Joe,
with Mark?
Joe sent a
No,
picture.
no,
He's
but-
out.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm telling you, man.
Oh, 100%. No, but if y'all roll in Wisconsin, I'll let you meet Mark. Mark is fucking amazing. Mark's the reason why I got this fucker.
He's the reason why we're getting cards graded.
Oh,
If I
no
have,
shit.
yeah, please. If there's any Pokemon question I have, it's Mark. And that's a guy like his dad and my dad were best friends growing up. Our family farms in Wisconsin, 3-4 miles from each other. And like I said, they're best
Damn,
friends. Mark and I are best friends. I gotta have a kid because he has a fucking kid. I'm so angry.
Yeah, you better find
She's like 10 months old, and I gotta fucking adopt a kid so they can be fucking friends. I'm so mad.
yeah.
No, he's my best friend for life, and like, Jeremy's a very close number 2, but
Jeremy's super sad now. He just went to the bathroom.
no,
and
he
cut
already
his lip.
knows it. We've talked about it multiple
I'm
times.
making
He's
him
not
a drink.
Yeah, he's making me a drink. No, well, Mark and I have just been, like I said, we've been friends since birth, and
That'll happen.
Don't
like I
worry.
said, Jeremy's
worry.
definitely number 2 in my list, but
I can't believe you're listing.
I
Name
would
is
see.
What's number
Where's
2? 'Cause I'm the
MySpace
shit.
when you need it?
I wish.
You can announce to everyone who's your top 8.
Who's
Yeah.
number 1? Who's number 2? Who's number 3?
God damn.
God damn!
God
So
damn.
is Mark,
God
is
damn!
Mark,
God damn! Oh,
is
here.
Mark
Oh.
going to is Mark going to what's a cunt?
No, he's not a country fan.
What? Neither are we.
Well, you're more of a country fan than he is.
He's not.
I
He's
am,
an
definitely.
he's an Ed Sheeran fan.
Really. He's not a country fan. He's a
He's
Ed
not a big
Sheeran
drinker
fan.
either.
Well, hold on. Ed Sheeran's
Dude,
amazing.
I
One.
cannot wait to rape his butthole because he's gonna love it.
What the fuck?
Or
I think
he won't care.
I think the
he
rape
will not
speak is
care.
us banned before anything else.
Yeah, thanks, Zabo. you piece
I
of
said
shit.
ape. I said ape. It's
You
a
said
sexual
ape?
position.
Can you
Look it up,
describe that?
God.
I'm gonna fucking float you.
I said ape.
Well, I'm glad I actually ate dinner tonight. Because I don't
Yeah,
feel.
it's actually nice seeing
nearly
you
I'm
as-
not
glad you did too,
fully
because if
drunk
you
and
guys
ready
don't
to
throw up
computer.
on camera, then
Yeah.
fuck you.
Not breaking computers on stream.
Yeah.
If you're not throwing up on camera, then what are you doing?
You can try.
True.
Are we still telling stories or what? What story do you want to hear next?
Where the fuck
Yeah,
did
let
Mike
me hear
go?
one.
Mike said he would.
Let me hear one.
Yeah, I think he said JMO was up, so he's probably tending to him.
What
He
what
said
y'all
that
want to
like
hear?
30 minutes ago. And then he went. Which is fine. I want to hear a story.
Of what?
I want to hear a story of when.
Okay.
Hmm.
I got
What do you
one
guys like
for
to
you.
do
You
up
don't want to
there?
hear one.
What do
What do
you
you
like
want-
to do up there?
So I got one.
Huh? Go.
Um,
Let's hear it.
Jeremy and I have been good friends for a while.
I thought you were gonna. I thought you were gonna say breastfeeding.
Breastfeed.
You said breast.
Um,
You were gonna say
yeah.
best friend, but you were gonna say breast.
Can we, can we change the
Mark,
title?
so
or is it
Jeremy
too
and I
late?
drink every weekend together. Mark doesn't drink.
Mark doesn't drink at all.
Rarely. He drinks, but not
Yeah.
to what we drink.
He's a Wisconsin
He's not.
sober.
He's not a degenerate.
No,
He's-
no.
He's
He is.
Wisconsin sober.
He's
which
wife
means
and
he drinks
kid.
a lot.
Wife, young daughter, great guy, right?
Tree dogs.
The
Why
first
do you like
time,
Nick so much? That's crazy.
because his dad and my dad are best friends, and we're best friends. I've known him
I
for
love
so
Gus,
long.
but I throw him under the bus any chance I
Oh, don't think I fucking don't. No, the
You're
first
like
time,
fucking half hog deep down his throat right
the
now.
first time we got plowed together was a cabin up in Minong, Wisconsin.
Oh, that's why. You guys were in a cabin and you kind
Yeah,
of.
in
no,
my dong,
sorry,
Wisconsin.
My dog. We were
Plowed
playing.
each
We
other
were
in
playing.
my dong.
We were playing beer pong with
Oh,
there was no beer.
What a
what's
classic.
wrong with you?
That's a,
They
what
were
a classic.
14.
No, we were definitely 19. But
Oh,
yeah,
They were
Jesus.
fucking each other's assholes. They didn't even pay attention.
and he got so plowed that the next morning he was like hunched over a toilet, throwing up.
That'll happen.
We had a 10 a.m. tee time to golf.
Ooh.
He threw up the entire 18 holes. We were golfing.
Oh, yeah.
Love him to death. He's one of my he is fucking amazing.
Wait, was that the end of the story? I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
That's it.
It's
I
really,
bet
it's
there
a
was a
short one.
better climax.
it's
There's
really funny.
more. I'll tell you more when we're in person.
It's really funny too, because like Pat's family lived like 3 blocks away from my family when I was growing up. His oldest sister is the same age as Joe. I knew who his sister was, and I met his best friend Mark, because he's a so it's
And you
I
met
graduated,
people I
and then
knew,
Mark
and you met
graduated,
people I
and then
knew.
Pat graduated, and like I knew Mark was really good because we had like all these classes together that were like general electives, whatever. We did all these engineering classes, and I kind of knew who Pat was because we had a guy that lived with Joe and I for a little while that was between us, and because Joe was 2 years in front of me in school, and so in between me and him in grades, we had a guy live with us for a while, and Pat was really good friends with him for whatever reason, because they were all, a grade in front of me, and Pat's 2 years behind me. I'm like, that doesn't make any fucking sense.
I had a lot of friends who were 2 years, like a year or two in front of him. Had so many friends.
3 years
Pat,
older
how
than me.
old are you?
28.
He's a young.
Good lord.
He's the baby.
I had a lot of
Good
older friends.
baby.
A lot of older friends.
And so all these guys are, now 31. They're gonna be 31, 32.
Still friends with them, but yeah.
Yeah, they're good shit. Like, I know a bunch of them, whatever. But it's just funny. Like,
How dare you? We're both 35.
yeah, you old fucks.
Allegedly.
I have friends older than you, so it's fine. We're good.
I mean, we don't live in Wisconsin, so we look like we're.
I don't live
20.
in Wisconsin.
I got ID'd for fucking vodka today, motherfucker.
Yeah, but you look
Did you
like you're
really?
12.
Did you really?
You can't grow a beard.
How the gay
so-
dude at Woodman's.
Like you
Oh,
look
yeah.
super young. You
yeah,
do look
that's
super
fair.
young.
Not Simone, babe.
No, Small and Babe wasn't.
I want y'all to see my ID.
I want the little blonde gal. She has talked to me a few times. About
Here's
one of these times. I'm gonna
here's
be like,
my ID. If y'all can see me. There's my ID right now.
I'm surprised
It
you still have
is. It's pretty bad.
it. I'm surprised you still have it, to be honest with you.
It's gotten rough.
So Pat in 2 weeks from right now is gonna be down at so he does state bowling. So there's a multiple weekends you can pick, and so in 2 weekends him and his group are going down. And he's like, yeah, I'm the one who found all the hotels and blah 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 blah. I was like, that is the most adult fucking thing I've ever
You
heard
want
you
to talk
do.
with this? You want to talk
Why
with this?
are
you
you
want to
in
fucking
charge?
talk? You want to fucking talk? I
And then they
roll
called
in.
him.
I roll in last Wednesday. Give hotel information to a couple guys. Like, hey, here's
Ash
yours,
Windsor?
yours. And he goes, no, yeah, nope. No, we're a week from that, cunt.
I think it actually was Ash Wednesday.
No,
Just
no,
me.
Ash Wednesday. This was 2 Wednesdays ago.
Oh, okay.
I
Do you see
I
Marky
don't
Mark
know.
with fucking
Apologize.
ashes on his fucking forehead? Come on.
Anyway. I roll in. I was like, hey, here's one guy's paperwork. Here's this guy's paperwork. He goes, oh, we're staying one night. And I go, what? He goes, well, this is when we're bowling, so you didn't tell me that. And I was like, I told you that fucking shit 2 months ago, you giant ass. He goes, no, you didn't. And I was like, bull fucking shit, I didn't tell you when we were fucking bowling 2 months ago. I hate setting this shit up. It's so fucking
That was
annoying.
the end of the
Mind you.
dude. You gotta.
Mind you,
When you are here, I will tell you everything in person.
so you gotta understand. So like the reason my Pat does this because he does.
Your
it all
stories
over
are
media,
great,
and
but
he gets
the-
all these points. So then his room is free. That's the
crescendo.
reason
I will
why-
tell
work.
you when you're here, everything.
That's the reason why he deals with all this bullshit and like so he was sitting here and a bunch of people called him like, well, I'm worried about my room. I'm like, you're worried about your room? Make your own fucking reservations then.
Wait, so you're telling me
Yeah.
I booked 12
a
hotel rooms
bunch
this
of
weekend.
fat, cunt, white men
Why are you talking about yourself?
are giving you bullshit about the room reservations
Yes.
for a fucking bowling
Yes.
They
tournament?
didn't
Yep,
set up.
yes.
They did not.
Yes.
Color me shocked.
And they
Color
will,
me shocked.
yeah, and they are fucking cunts about it
Oh,
every
God.
year.
Oh my god, dude, I hate people up here.
I
So many
book
people are
12
so
to 15
fucking
rooms
stupid.
every year, and I get fucking shit about it every year.
Wait, why
every
are
year.
you doing the booking?
Because
he-
no one else will fucking do it.
Well, that and then
Huh.
he does it also because they're all friends, so they all can stay at the same hotel, and he does it through Expedia, so his room is for free then.
Yeah, I get a free hotel room at some point. in time.
So, you know, if you don't want to spend the $150, $200 on a couple night stay, and that's the low end of these
Dude.
hotel rooms, I mean, that makes sense.
$200.
Like tomorrow morning, tomorrow
Tomorrow
morning before I go to work, I have to cancel a room and rebook a room because someone wants one night instead of 2.
So,
So
I
why
was
are you
watching a
running
video,
this
but what are you doing this for?
Wisconsin State bowling tournament.
Okay,
for
okay,
men's.
okay.
And it's a bunch of his.
And I book for 4 teams, usually 4 teams. I fill out all paperwork for 4 teams, and I book hotel rooms for 4 teams. So usually that's 20-ish rooms, roughly thereof.
Yeah.
And usually about 4 or 5 rooms get fucked in some way,
You
just
mean,
because people don't help me. But the reason I do is because I go through Expedia, where at the end of the tournament I get usually a room free.
Well,
And I
that's
use the
pretty
free
good.
room for something else.
That's not bad. But, dude, fuck
But is it
doing
worth
that.
it?
Why, what?
It's annoying. It's fucking
They're
annoying.
old, they're old dudes. That's their life. Let them.
They're dumb old whites that I'd fucking
Yep.
deal with.
Dude, I gotta tell you,
dumb old
saying whites has made my life so much better.
Dude, at work, I'll say something about dumb old whites, or fuck these old whites, and people are
these
like,
old
I
whites.
work my whole department except for one dude.
This old
One
fucking
dude
whites.
is all whites, and a lot of them are older,
Ah.
and they're like, woo, woo, woo. I'm like, nah, fuck you, old fucks. And they're like,
You get weird about it for real?
oh yeah, dude, they're old whites. Fuck yeah, they get
I
weird
mean-
about it.
They
I
work
don't-
fucking. He works for Menards. They're old
I don't-
whites.
Dude, we got one dude though. He's from Venezuela. His name is Miguel.
Miguel's amazing.
I will fight for Miguel. I will fist fight
Dude,
for him.
I've never met Miguel in my
shit.
life. I'll fight for Miguel.
Super
You will
nice dude.
fist fuck Miguel right now.
I
Alright,
will.
Go ahead. He's a nice dude. Treat him right. Otherwise,
You
I'll
don't
come for
have
ya.
to. What if
I
you want
will. I fucking will.
I'll come for you if you don't treat him right.
He's
Dude.
such a good dude.
He's a
So
very nice dude.
today, all right. So I don't think I said this last time, but I might have. But so last week I had to watch, and I feel like such a bitch saying it, but I watched lobsters get steamed to death.
I've seen it multiple times live.
No, me too. This is my first time, and probably
You said me
I don't
too,
know,
but this is my
20
first
years.
time a week ago.
yeah. Well, this was. I haven't seen it again since, which is how time works.
He's saying
You
it's
made it
just,
still
seem
my
like you've
first
done it
time.
a bunch of
No,
times.
no, he
but
said
you
it-
was
this is the
one
first time-
last week.
he
You
clarified.
motherfucker.
He said it was the first time in like 20 years.
Which would be the first time happened a week ago. Dude, do they not teach like anything in Wisconsin? What do you
No,
guys
just
do?
talk a
Fucking
bunch of shit,
grape
and I just,
cheese
like,
all
compare a
day?
bunch to you,
Go
and it doesn't
fuck-
make any sense.
I can't even
Like,
believe
my God, dude,
that you
like,
guys
if
can
would
tie your
talk-
shoes or your
If you
fucking.
could talk without a
straps
dick in
on
your
the
mouth,
top
That's
of
not
your
fucking
shoes.
tied, you big dumb bitch.
No, his is. though,
Let's
you
tie
fucking
this.
moron.
This is unfucking tied.
His is tied.
That's not tied.
It's literally like talking to the wall. If the wall was retarded.
God, you are dumb
know
as
how
shit.
it's-
That's how
retarded as the wall.
fucking
You
stupid it
stupid
is.
autistic fuck.
You're wearing orange
That's true.
sunglasses. I won't
can't
listen
argue
to
that. I
no
can't
shit
argue
from
that.
a fucking-
John Lennon ass cunt with them
Yeah.
glasses.
Was John Lennon autistic?
Yeah.
No, but them glasses are.
He goes, yeah, without
You
a
heard the
breath.
Beatles? You didn't look me in the eye and tell me the fucking Beatles were autistic? Have you Yellow Submarine? That sounds
Yeah.
like some fucking crane eaters singing that song.
Oh, God.
Don't bring the Marines into this.
Yeah.
Yellow
Yeah, that's also fair.
Submarine.
Oh, God, that fucking murdered me.
Yellow
I
Submarine,
also
man.
think John.
Uh,
Ugh.
Jesus.
We need to have our
What were
own
we talking
place.
about?
We need to have our own place for these post stream things because I feel like Twitch is gonna ban us.
Yeah, we should
Oh,
record them and put them on
no, I
TikTok
think-
of us arguing about stupid shit like those
Dude,
2-1 guys.
I'm telling you, I
what are you
said it
telling me?
earlier, but or not
Whisper in my
earlier
ear.
today, but earlier before. When we did the after party for the Borg night, dude,
You were so bad.
it was so good. It was so fucking good.
I wish we had a recording of it.
It
Dude,
was
every
me,
time I was sitting
It
there
was
talking to
Jeremy,
that Zoe
me,
girl.
Zoe, and Tyson. And
Bring Zoe back.
Sweet
It was
talking.
so fucking funny.
And
I'll
Zab would
tell
say
you
something, I'd
right
be like,
now,
Zab won't
this
talk
is
to me right
that-
now. I'm sweet talking this girl.
Well, there's one time I went live after we all got off, and I went on the Zazhole stream, and Tyson came in, and I was hammered. We were just he was tanked too, so we were just
Oh
like,
yeah, he was too when we did this.
yeah. Well, so me and him were just tanked,
Just going back and forth.
So like eventually, I think the next day, like I pulled that up and watched the VOD, like the video on demand on my Twitch, and I was like, I got to delete this. It's so bad. Like he and I both were almost incoherent. Like we were just like, ugh, it was like, yeah. So I deleted that video as quick as I could.
Well, I was probably trashed, but
No, he
everyone else was gone, like gone, and it was hilarious because, like I was saying, Jeremy was just straight deadpan. Like everything he said was just bullshit.
Oh,
But he
100%.
He wasn't giving it up.
Joe told me
And-
about it tonight. He was like, "You were sitting there telling your bullshit story about your fucking foot attack." He's like, "I'm over
Yeah.
here like this on the camera, and they're not paying attention to me."
That was like 20% of the night was him talking about he got a shark bite on his foot, which is why his foot was fucked up.
Yeah.
And he was just straight deadpan, and then Zoe's like, you know, a normal person, and was like, oh my god.
Yeah,
And then
it
Tyson was
sucks.
shit faced. So it was just like, it was ridiculous, dude. It was, dude. He kept cracking me up so bad because I feel like I was. It's like when you're in the room, you're the only person that kind of knows what's happening.
You're the one
And
that's not
everyone else
blackout
is like,
drunk.
oh my god. It was just like,
Well, then,
Jesus.
then you said that because I took my sunglasses off, and you're like, "You had the Don Vito eye." I was like, "Dude, like literally, as
Oh,
it was
yeah.
going on, I could
Oh,
look at the
yeah.
camera, I'm looking at myself, and I was like, that's Don Vito.
Towards the
That's
end,
fucking
he
Don
was like,
Vito right
was
there.
like,
Like, what
it
this
was
side
like,
was
oh,
looking at the
shit,
camera, this side was off doing whatever.
you got the Don Vito eye, but he was
And I
still
thought the
even
same fucking thing.
even like that, dude. He was just deadpan. It was
Oh, yeah,
so
I was-
fucking good. Oh, I loved it.
And I love that you picked it up on it, because like a lot of people don't understand the sarcasm behind all that, and it's just hilarious to me.
Oh no, if I didn't, it would have been like
Very
awkward, like
Very
it was
awkward.
for them.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's very awkward if you don't understand that I'm just completely fucking around when I'm doing it, because I'm so.
Well,
proud.
obviously, I know you didn't get bit by a fucking shark in
How do you
Wisconsin.
fucking know my life? How much milk? Do you know how much milk I put in my cereal, Zabo? No, you don't fucking know.
He's been to Florida like 4 times.
Yeah, and I got attacked by a shark the first
He's
fucking
basically
time.
a shark
Shit.
himself at this point.
I mean, I'm a whale. but,
Zoe is
yeah.
not answering me. I'm trying to get her
That's
on.
fair. She's like,
Just for you, Jeremy.
you know.
Get her on. Get her.
Was she actually on video or
Like,
just
I wish
audio?
you guys, I wish
Oh,
you
no,
guys
she
could
was
be
not-
here because like Zabo
Oh.
was talking shit to me, and I'd be like, "Shut the fuck up, Zabo. I'm sweet talking to you. Hey Zoe, what do you do for a living?" And just looking straight. Just, what do
He
you do for a
doesn't
living?
know that she's gay.
As your
And-
eye
I
was
had
like,
no idea. No idea. Not until after. And I mean,
Well, I mean, she's bi, so you got a
That's what I'm
chance.
saying,
She
like,
does
I
have
mean,
a
it's kinda-
fiance.
it's kind of like an oversized clip.
Well, she's not transgender. She's just bisexual. Oh, yours is
Yes,
like an
yeah.
oversized. Okay,
Yeah.
I apologize.
Yeah. Now you pick up what I'm going
Don't
down.
ban us.
My
Yeah.
ovaries just dropped.
Where'd they drop to?
Oh, now they look like balls.
Into the sack?
Yeah.
I wish she would answer, because I think she'd dig it.
well, I'm gonna
Who
go
else
piss
really
while we
knows
wait.
that we can get in?
It was a lot of fun,
think that's
but
what-
I just remember Tyson being real mad. He was like, "Brandy wine." I was like, "I don't know what the fuck you're talking about."
Yeah. Well, that was
13%.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So 20% was Jeremy's leg getting the shark attack, and 60% was talking about Brandywine and the origin of that.
I was talking about Brandy. He was talking about Brandy wine. We're talking about two completely different things.
Two different things, which is could have been intriguing, but it just became
It could have
hilarious.
been very intriguing, but it was just a drunken yelling
It
match.
just became bullshit. But
I was like, "I don't think you're right." He's like saying all this shit. I was like, "I have no idea what you just said, but I don't think you're right." You're right.
I honestly think that that's why it was so funny to me. Was like,
I was not acknowledging anything he was saying to me.
no, there was like a grain of truth to everything that both of you were saying,
Oh, 100%. He was
but
definitely
you
a lot
weren't
more
talking
righteous than I
about the
was.
same thing. So it was just, it was just bullshit, completely. I loved it. It was so fucking funny. It really was. And we didn't film it, so we should do an after party every time now, because it's just
So
better.
for our 3 viewers can watch it.
We
we're
won't
not
have
one
any,
of them.
we won't have any viewers, but people will watch it later.
We can put it on the old TikToks.
No, people will watch it later, dude. Like, yeah, if we
Can't- we gotta
produce
delete
this
one now. I
shit a
told him,
little
like,
bit
secret
better, I
we're
think
not
we'd
getting
be
attacked
all
by a
right.
shark.
Wait, what happened?
I got attacked by a shark. That's why I'm Shark Bake 715 there
Oh, is that why?
in the old Discord.
What happened? Did he get you?
Yeah, he came up and went. "Nom, nom, nom, nom."
He
Ridiculous.
like tongued your butthole? What does that mean?
What? What do you mean tongue my butthole? Do I have a scar on my butthole? I could.
Oh, what?
I don't know.
I don't know if you have a scar on your butthole.
Would you like
Pat,
to see
does
it?
he have a scar on his butthole? Oh, he left. He doesn't want to talk about it.
No, he's done. Look at him.
Like he wants to talk about it. No, he doesn't. What are you watching? That's so
He's-
intriguing.
He's gaming.
He's not.
I mean, I'm gaming.
Yeah, he's definitely.
Oh, he is.
gaming.
Okay, okay.
Battlefield.
No, I was playing Battlefield. Now I'm playing Diablo.
Okay, because the way you
Well,
were
let's get to-
positioned earlier, I was like, oh, he's playing Battlefield.
I was totally playing Battlefield.
It's
Are you playing your
amazing. that
season
you guys
character
know
or
that.
what?
I started a new one. I started a wizard. I just did.
So I got up to like I'm up to like level 45, and I had to like go back
It's
out
a
and
wizard,
like,
Henry.
restart the quest I was on and bump it up in the difficulty because I was like just one shot and everything.
Speaking
I'm
of
doing
which,
it.
Yes, keep your hair.
I'm playing adventure
Oh,
mode
yeah.
right now.
I'll probably
Nice.
get rid of it.
Have you thought about it?
I want to get rid of mine. I'm fucking sick of it.
Bullshit.
that's why I
Both
got
of
mine.
you, I don't believe either one of you.
I mean, it's fun for me to wear like a bandana and have like a floof coming out the back and like doing stupid shit like that. But like
Only
I miss
fun
it.
part, right?
What's that?
The floof is the only fun part.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, but having
Well, it's
hair
fun to try
everywhere is not fun.
No, it's a pain in the dick.
It's fucking disgusting.
Dude.
Like I am a single man living in an apartment. I shouldn't have fucking hair everywhere.
That's probably true.
It's unavoidable. Like I remember in high school, I used to give shit. Like I'd get in the shower and be like, "Why is there fucking fur balls in the goddamn shower?" Let me tell you
Butthole
something.
hairs.
There's fur balls
Oh.
in my shower.
Well, wait till you're not single. It's just it clogs the fuck out of it. I just had Drano in the bathroom today.
Yeah, I don't want to do that shit anymore. Like I love it
brain
because
snake.
it's kind of fun. It is kind of fun.
You need to go to Menards and then the checkout aisle. They
What
have a
time
green
is it?
snake.
I'm
I need to
calling
get
Joe.
one because my bathroom sink, even with
Call it.
Drano, won't fucking clean out.
What do they do?
Dude,
But
let me
put it
tell
this
you
way,
this.
I miss having a fucking clean,
Yeah.
razor shaved, fade, like good looking hair. I feel like a fucking
You
homeless
miss-
person.
You have a real beard now too.
Well, I'll keep that.
Zoe, what are you doing?
What? What are you doing?
Oh, you talking to your mom?
My mom?
He's
Remember
talking to
calling?
Zoe.
The boys want to talk to you on the Discord. The boys want to talk to you on Discord. Oh shit,
fucking
I think
leave
I'm
right
muting
now. I swear to
myself. The
fucking
boys
God.
want to talk to you on Discord. You deleted it. Damn.
I'm really tempted to do some iRacing right now, but I know that I shouldn't.
You should just do some
Jump
chit-chat
on.
to be safe.
Jump on, bring your mom. Do it. Yeah. I don't know how to work that shit.
Tell Zoe not to disappoint me.
Mikey said don't disappoint him. I don't know what that means.
I mean, for your
Mikey.
cut, don't disappoint him.
I mean, it's show up.
I think you hit there's like a video button and like oh, what? Just booze and breaks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how you jump in.
I can. If she jumps into the
You do.
the
Oh,
lobby, I
hit,
should be able to
so
pull
go
her
to
in.
voice channel end streaming and just hit that.
She might not be able to get in. She might have to hit lobby, and then I can bring her
She
in.
came in the other week, but
Or
Joe
hit
was
lobby.
So I have no idea.
She's in before.
If Joe was on, he probably brought her in.
Hit lobby and Gus can maybe
There she is.
draw you in.
There
I
we go.
think you're in. I think you're in.
She's in.
Packet boys.
Do your video.
Bitch.
Hey.
There she is.
Hey.
Alright, I'm hanging up on.
Don't do that. Rude.
I think you're muted, Zoe.
No, her audio. Oh,
Oh,
she
She
was on
go.
a phone call with you, you son of a bitch.
that's why I hung up. Shit.
Shit, bro.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, me too. Oh wait, what?
I'm gonna die now, probably. Can't wait to see how flustered Jeremy gets.
I'm ready to get off and go eat some pizza. and
Oh,
go to bed.
bitch.
You don't get the off. Zoe's getting on right now, motherfucker.
Well, she's in like fucking 12 hours from now.
It is 12:25, which means it's 11:25 for you.
Yeah, what
it's
is this?
Friday
It's
night.
fucking Friday night.
Yeah, I got something to do,
Fucking
motherfucker.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, I was gonna go to Syracuse tomorrow, but then nah.
Why would you go to Syracuse?
I was gonna ride. My buddy Ben's daughter's birthday party is Sunday. I was gonna ride with his sister out there tomorrow, but my grandmother's been in the hospital since Monday, so
Ooh, sorry to hear that, man.
Oof.
yeah.
Sorry, bud.
It's never fun. How old's your
Is
grandmother?
Zoe back in? What's going on?
She's like 87, I think. She lives 2 buildings. down from-
87. Jesus Christ, that's amazing.
I can't even talk smack. Like by the time, like, you know, what'd you say, 35? In 5 years, my oldest grandparent. was
Yeah, I was gonna say.
87.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
Well,
no
like
way
I
I'd
was
wait
just
for
there.
you to
I
say
just was over there like not this past weekend, the weekend before. I guess she went to the hospital like Monday night for a UTI. And my mom texted me, my brother, and my sister Wednesday morning and was like, "Hey, Grandma went to the hospital Wednesday night for a UTI. Last night her blood pressure plummeted. They found an infection in her calf. It's septic.
Oh, no.
Like she got sepsis, and then so she like texted us later. I don't know, later Wednesday, and was like, "Hey, she's responding really good to the antibiotics they switched her to based on her like blood tests and
Yep.
or maybe that was Thursday. I don't know. No, it was Wednesday. Like she's doing a lot better. It's great. And then so yesterday I'm like, do we have any news? She's like, I don't have any new news, which means it's probably good.
Yep.
My brother texted today in our group text message and was like, please update us if you have anything. And then at like 8:15 tonight, she texted us and was like, your grandma's not doing good.
Yeah, damn.
Ooh.
Yeah, man.
Oh, what she
Right.
said.
Does your brother live near you guys or what?
He's in Pittsburgh.
That's not too far. I mean, far, but not
Yeah.
super far. Not like your sister.
Where'd
lives
you
in
go?
Vegas.
I don't know. I don't know how to.
I don't know.
Find out.
Damn it, Harry. I don't know what I'm doing.
So open it back up, and I'll hang up with you. Alright. Bye.
But you never know what's gonna happen because, like, my oldest grandparent is my mom's dad. And he's 82, 83 right now. Like a year and a half, 2 years ago, man.
That's insane, 80.
Dude,
Could you imagine?
like,
doing
with
that?
legitimately, like, he had cellulitis in his legs, and he had sepsis
Well,
and all this stuff.
the
And
thing-
then he had COVID and then pneumonia.
The thing that worries me is that my mom was like, hey, like, she's not mentally okay at all.
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
And, like, it could be because of the infection or the antibiotics, yada, yada, yada. But, you know, my uncle Todd, he's retired, and he's been there. He goes there 8 a.m., and he stays till 8 p.m. every day. And he said that she's not good.
Jesus.
So, and they're like, you know, she's still in ICU getting good care for her leg and everything else. And they're just kind of waiting till she's stable enough to transfer her to like her own room or to like a rehab center until she can go home. My mom's like, I don't know if that's gonna happen. So
You never know. It's just gotta hope for the best, man.
yeah, man, it just makes me sick to my stomach because they're like,
So you never know because like it's weird how it goes. Like my great grandparents in this case, the ones that lived to the mid to upper 80s, they all had like a couple hours of clarity before they died, which is crazy to me. Cause like my great grandpa on my mom's side ended up in the hospital for all this stuff, and like before he died, he had all like same deal. He had nothing, and all of a sudden like he had all this clarity the last like 2 hours, and my dad's mom with his nurse was like, "Oh yeah, take a look at my great granddaughters, which is my younger sisters." And that's when my grandma realized who she was taking care of. And he had all this clarity for like 2 or 3 hours, and then also done. And then like my dad went to it would be his grandmother. She kept on getting she was in the nursing home for years. Would get dehydrated. They would rehydrate her, bring her back, and she'd be fine. Well, finally, it came to a time she was 92 years old or whatever it was, and it was like, okay, like she can't talk. She hasn't talked in years. Like, what kind of quality of life are we talking about here? So they went through, and like she got dehydrated again. They made the call, like, no, this is it. So my dad went there, and like she never said anything, but he's like, I could tell by the way, like I walked in and she sat up and looked at me, and like I could tell by the way she was looking at me, she knew damn well who I was, and I was like, you know what, that's really cool for you to have that moment.
Hell yeah.
That's terrible. And all
That's
that shit.
crazy. Can you think
Right?
like how far ahead that is for all of us?
No, I'm not living that far.
Could you even imagine, dude?
No,
Well, true. Yeah, I don't think I'll live that far either.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Good luck.
That's
to
a
everybody
weird
else.
thing, right? When you have a realization like that.
Well, I mean, I've been fat my whole life, Zabo. How many fat people do you know that grow up to be that old? They're not fat their whole life. They get fat towards the end.
Well, I mean,
I'm here for a good time, Zabo.
I think everyone gets fat now.
Yeah.
Like,
It's all the corn
despite
syrup.
what your Instagram says, we're all overweight.
My Instagram's full of hot bitches and tattoos. I love it.
There's nothing wrong with that. It sounds like a good Instagram.
It's a great Instagram.
See, like, I don't know. Is it worth living super long if you have to, like, completely change your life to everything different? I just
It
don't.
depends who you
I
are
don't
and
know.
what's going on.
Are you gonna go pee right now? Because that's hilarious.
Hell yeah, do you want me to leave it on so you can hear me pee?
Yeah, leave it on. Leave it on.
No.
You fucking coward. Zoe said she's finishing up a combo and she'll jump on with her mom.
Gotcha.
We'll have 2 UKs. We won't have Gus. Whatever happened to because Muggy's here, so he'll remember. Whatever happened to your Finnish lover?
Finished.
Oh, I actually just pulled up my Discord because I was waiting for her to jump back in, and I still
Was it
have.
a lady for real?
What?
Was it a woman?
Oh,
I
no,
assumed
it's
it
a
was a
dude.
guy.
Yeah, no, it was a dude.
Okay. You said her. I thought you said her.
No. I said no. I was waiting for her, like Zoe, your friend, to jump on. So I pulled up like pending
yeah,
pending friend requests, and Michael, this dude Michael, I'm assuming he's. I don't remember any of that, but yeah, he's like, "Hey, you there?" And he sent me
Oh,
a friend
jump him back
request.
in. Jump him back in.
Don't remember that.
No,
Yeah,
it
I'll
wasn't.
accept it.
It was Gus, me, and Tyson.
Yeah. So
And Tyson and I went after him because he seemed like a fucking bot. And Gus was super nice to him. And then like an hour later, Tyson and I left, and Gus was still chatting. So I was curious.
yeah, I was tanked.
Oh yeah, you were shit faced. You were on night shift, so you were just like chatting him up.
Yeah.
And allegedly he was from, Helsinki or somewhere over Finland.
Yeah, I don't know.
So he would have been up, different hour.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I just accepted his friend request.
You just now did?
Yeah,
I cannot believe you didn't the first time.
Well, he probably sent it after I got off, or I just didn't see it, and I was like, whatever. And then you mentioned it, and I was like, I don't fucking remember. Like, I vaguely remember talking to someone with an accent, but that's it. So that was the end of that.
No, we talked to him for a good 40 minutes, and you tempered the whole situation because Tyson and I went after him immediately.
You being aggressive with somebody? I don't believe it.
Yeah, and Tyson. So Tyson is worse than I am. So we just started. We started going up, and Gus kind of like moderated it and kind of like was like, "Hey,"
No.
and that's why I call him his Finnish lover.
That makes sense to me. I'm ready to move to Sweden, find me a nice blonde-haired, blue-eyed beauty.
We're talking about Finland, but all
Yeah,
right.
I mean, that's right next door, so excuse
In
me.
dudes.
Go find yourself a Finnish man. Why not?
I want a Swedish girl.
Everybody wants a Swedish gal.
It's a good German to me, with blue-eyed, blonde hair.
I was gonna say, what do they speak in Sweden? Like German and French, or German?
Swedish?
Swedish
I
would
was
be
gonna
my
say,
guess.
Fucking degenerate! My God, what the fuck?
Wait,
He's
Swedish
Swedish.
is
they
a fucking
speak
language.
Swedish and fucking Sweden?
Finnish, yes, they're both different languages.
Well,
They're very
Finnish is
similar.
different than Swedish.
Yes, they're similar, but they're different. You
I'm looking it up.
I cannot believe.
You cannot
Dude,
believe what, dude? Like
Adventure mode is the
What do they
bitch
speak
when
in
you're a level
Sweden?
fucking
you're
6.
such
Jesus.
classic American scum that you don't realize they speak more than one language.
I was the one who knew what the fucking language they spoke.
Swedish is native, but also Finnish, and also
Really, it's almost like they're right next door to fucking Finland.
you know
Or
what's
in
funny is
Norway.
official. You want to interrupt me again? Official language
What?
is Finnish. Finnish is the first one listed.
I don't believe you. That doesn't
That's
mean it's the
because
first
alphabetical
one.
order.
Yeah, that's true because it's just Wikipedia. Could be bullshit. Probably is bullshit.
It's fake news.
Goddamn Fox News.
I just assume all of it's fucking bullshit.
Oh, I gotta take it all with a grain of salt.
So, do you know Swedish? You ready to go? Moves them up.
I don't
Nothing.
Need to. I'm American. I don't need to worry about shit.
You think that is that like? I feel like that's a common misconception. Hopefully, when Zoe jumps on, we can ask about it.
In Europe, I
Yeah, but
feel
she
like they all
speaks
think
English.
we're. Yeah, well, that too, but.
Yeah, but
all
accent.
of Europe thinks that we're a bunch of fucking arrogant fucks, so.
And
Well,
and
accents,
Jeremy's
but-
like, I'll show up wherever the fuck I want, and they'll speak English.
Oh, that's
I'll throw a couple American dollars their way, and they'll fucking be talking whatever I want to talk.
that's a billion% true. What I was talking about is like accents.
Is the euros worth more than the fucking American dollar?
No, I'm talking about
No.
accents. Like you can talk in English because everyone in Europe knows English. Do you think your American accent is going to do better in the UK?
Probably not.
No.
IT's back. Holy shit.
What did I walk into? Talking about
Where's your
accents.
mustache?
I don't
dude?
even
I thought you
know.
had a
Yeah,
mustache.
he
Sabo
was
is all
he
pissed off at me.
he got his man card removed
You
by
are
his
such
wife.
a pussy.
No, I
Every
did not.
time
My
you shave it within 2 hours.
Are you talking? Sabo?
this
Sorry,
time I had executive meetings with like companies that with like their CTOs and stuff.
Okay.
So I said I've never met these people before, so I don't want to look like a total
Yeah, no.
fucking goofball, and then they just don't take me serious, right?
And I said
That's
they've never
fair.
seen you before, so if they don't see you without a mustache, how do they know any better?
That's
True.
true. They might have thought you were a mustache.
I look
guy.
like a fucking goofball with just a mustache. That's why.
That's only because you never have a mustache, only for goofball reasons.
You look like you're right now, so.
Very true. Very true.
That's true for me as well. Every time I have a mustache, people are like, "Oh yeah, you're a mustache guy." But I feel
must
like
ask you a
a
question.
fraud. I feel like a fraud. I feel like
I think it was more because I don't want like the people that I work with to be like, "What the hell did you do in the middle of those calls?" And then I have to explain myself.
You think a mustache you have to explain yourself?
You know,
This
from a
weird.
full beard to a mustache, they're gonna be like, well, "Joe, you never do this. Why?"
Uh,
And then I have to answer that in front of like executives and not lie. Or
My chin was really hot, but my upper lip was cold.
my wife absolutely hates it, so
Yeah.
this is why I do
hey,
it.
you have an excuse.
It's domestic terrorism against my wife.
I mean,
I
I,
want
did
a
get
little- I
drunk
want a
punched
little flavor
literally the
saver.
second she walked in. Like she walked in the door, didn't like look at me right away, and she like walked in the living room to talk to me. She goes, "What the hell did you do?" Fucking drunk punched me instantly.
Jesus.
Hey, at least you
Impressive.
touched it.
She's like,
I'm
"Why the hell
telling
did
you,
you do that again?"
Wisconsin is just a different place, bro.
I'll start you on the
You're in
Tigers
old
app. If you would've came up
California, that
here
bitch
when you
would
were
have been
single,
locked up.
you could have had a fucking pussy ache just sitting there just raking it in.
She'd have been locked up, man.
Gus is gonna have to shave that head a little bit, and you'll be ready to go. Get
That's
that
what I'm
beard,
saying.
though.
Look, I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Nice,
gonna
get
walk
nice
into
wave, but leave the
Wisconsin.
beard,
Yep.
shave, and then you come up.
You
here,
ain't
you'll be
shaving
fucking-
your head before Wisconsin. No way.
I didn't say shave. I said nice
I'm not
beard.
gonna be able to do this when it's warm.
Gus, get a
What?
mullet.
You've had it for what? A year? 2
Yeah,
years?
too long. I hated every minute of it.
Gus,
No, you
mullet,
do
mullet
not.
that shit, dude.
I love the ridiculousness of it because I've never had hair before.
I do love that also for you specifically.
But I hate everything else about it.
Fucking mullet,
Like,
bro.
Cause normally when I go to work, I tie it into like a
Hey.
man bun.
I'm going for the mullet. It's coming.
Got a long way to go, brother.
So
I should say
Yes,
skull.
man, we ain't here.
when I'm at work, I tie it into like a man bun, and then I have a bandana on.
I do have a long way to go.
So
Yeah.
you can't see it. I went into work today, and I just put a bandana on, so all like curly floof was puffing
There you
out,
go.
and my boss,
Loop is the best.
my boss, Bob Clare, one of the like a guy we've known forever, the guy that hired me. He's like, Jesus, Gus, I had no fucking clue how long your hair was. I was like, I know, crazy,
It
right?
wasn't to a man bun. It has to be decently long. Jesus Christ. dude.
Yeah, but well, I mean, seeing it out is a little different than basic because when I had a bandana
Yeah,
on,
no,
you don't even really see it.
Mine was the vice versa. They were like, "Oh my god, your hair's so long, you probably put it in a man bun." And I would try to put it in a bun and be like a little fucking.
Yeah,
It's like, no, I got a big fucking head.
yeah. So, but that was the joke. Like, I got a haircut before our friend Cassidy's wedding in North Carolina, where like me, Mikey, we
Zabbo
picked up
and those
Zabbo,
guys.
we road trip. Yeah, my last haircut was right before that, and that was.
Damn near 2 years ago. This.
It was a
summer,
week
right?
before Memorial Day. Yeah, coming on 2 years ago. And I joked around because I kept setting appointments to get a haircut after that, and I would sleep through it because I was on night shift. And I was like, you know what? My boss hates guys with long hair.
Fuck 'em.
I'm just not going to get a haircut until I'm back on days. Well, I'm going to be on days like real soon. So I think once I am, I might just get rid of it.
Well, it's like I cut mine, whatever. I kind of like I went and got my haircut, and it was my mom's best friend. She owns a salon, or whatever. I was like, kind of don't want to cut my hair, but I kind of do want to cut my hair, so let's not cut it super short. Then maybe by deer season, it'll be long enough for me to fuck around and have some fun with it again.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I'm going back to my barber and being like, take it off. Straight razor, shave, fade.
If you,
I
do a
might
nice
keep a
fade,
little
but-
extra
but
on
look at-
top, but
Oh, you got to. Like I'm widow peaking like a son of a bitch now, and so
Yeah.
it's like I gotta keep as much as I can up there. I just like to say that's my head getting bigger because I got a big brain going, but
it
I'm an
definitely.
idiot. I'm an idiot, so that's not true.
But yeah, I think I want to go back to like the. It's like I said, as much fun as it is having this and doing weird stuff with it. Like I like to wear a backwards hat and have all this hair coming out.
Yeah,
It's fun.
It's fun. There's good points and there's bad points.
Yeah, but like almost all bad points. So
I will say this though, you got to do it. Like
That's-
both of you.
yeah, that's what it comes
I
down
never
to.
got to do it. So now, like for now, like my plan is to just go. Like
Might as
I only have half a head of hair, but I'm like, fuck it. I'll have a skullet. Fuck it.
I love
That's like,
it.
you know, it really pisses me off when I see these fucking he-she's having fucking full facial hair, and I'm like, no, I wasn't born with a penis, sir. Or man.
I thought you
whatever
were
the
gonna
fuck you
say
are. And I can't grow
with
fucking
bald
facial
spots
hair.
and boobs because that's always weird for me.
Yeah,
But that's most of the time.
But anyways,
Like bald spots.
Yeah.
And like double D's, baby.
it's just bullshit. How the hell are these fucking women that turn into men have more facial hair than I do? I'm gonna talk my ducks. I'm like, I want those testosterone pills.
Yeah.
Take him. Don't be a pussy. Take him.
He's an old Pakistani dude, and he's fucking hilarious, man. You should hear this son of a bitch. He's about this fucking tall, and he's fucking hilarious.
Is he from Wisconsin?
No. What part of
Obviously not
Pakistani-
originally, but
What part of Pakistani did you not understand?
I thought you were just talking about race. God
You want to
damn,
see some
bro.
funny
No,
shit?
he's Pakistani, like from Pakistan. Like,
Pakistani.
You should see these hotel rooms I'm looking at right now because had to cancel where we were gonna go. Which Jeremy, I'm still gonna need you to come that weekend.
that's fine.
Wait, where are you going? First of all,
I was.
I was going to Dubuque, Iowa, to this like Grand Arbor Resort and Casino place.
okay.
But now we're going back to her brother's. But I forgot about this hotel and
For what? For what reason?
for our birthday party for my niece. But he lives like almost 3 hours away, so instead of just driving for the day and coming back. But I forgot about this hotel until my sister-in-law mentioned to me on the way home. And I forgot they have like rooms that are themed. And there's literally a medieval room that has like chains on the bed. Like it looks like you're just gonna tie somebody up.
You better get that. You might have child number 4 on the way.
I mean, I'm gonna share it on my screen right now.
I was like, who the hell just joined after I said that?
But like, click
Oh my god.
Hold on.
Do you want me to buy you some fucking condoms, or
Look at the jacuzzi.
oh, it's fucking 2 big old tits in there in the tub?
Wait, what is his name? Look.
Yeah, goddamn chains in the bed. You better fucking
What the
tie her up.
That's hilarious.
That's a legit place.
Yeah, they have other rooms too. Look at this.
Where do the kids stay?
They got a boat room.
Oh my god.
What the?
Yeah, shotgun,
Oh, yeah,
That's
they'll be a
you
shotgun,
right there.
alright.
That's you.
blue room,
149
jungle
a night.
safari.
Fuck, that ain't bad.
No.
Better
Keep
get
it
a
going.
fucking room.
Oh my! I gotta see.
Is
it
that
better
got
now.
the vibrating bed? Coin
Oh my god,
operated
jacuzzi
vibrating.
and everything. Oh my god. Is there a spot for the kids to sleep in a
Is
different
there
bed?
two? Is there two jets? Two fucking
One
hot tubs?
queen heart shaped
Whoa.
bed. So
That's
you and the
not
kids
how
got sleep in
bad
there.
that
You put the kids in the queen heart bed or whatever, and you and Becca go to the jacuzzi.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god! I'm pretty sure there's one. What else?
So
is
The
there?
wire
you
is
don't know this
staying
or
at this
whatever,
place?
but
Just
house
we were gonna say
that,
because it's cheap, but these are like their themed ones. Look at this one's like a goddamn cave. I do remember
that's
this one.
Dude,
Flintstones
you
house.
should
I
just stay in the
totally
fucking
stay in the
building.
The
cave.
Flintstones.
Totally would stay
You
in the
need to
cave.
stay in the hill.
No, the space station.
Alright.
Star Wars.
Scratch
oh my
that.
god, Joe, buy her a Princess Leia outfit.
It's like that's where the jacuzzi is.
Yeah. Oh my god, you gotta get that one. Oh my
Dude,
god, you gotta get
This
that one.
is a
Joe.
real place, you're saying?
Yeah.
Look at the table.
Oh my god, I wouldn't fit in it, but you gotta get it.
In where? Iowa?
No, Madison.
This one's in Wisconsin.
Oh, this is Wisconsin. Okay.
Yeah, Northern
This is
Lights.
how Wisconsinites have fun.
Yeah, we're dumb.
That igloo bed. Look at.
Oh my god, we gotta go.
Dude, no, that's the winner. If you're gonna do one, you have to do that one.
Glue.
They got the TV right by the jacuzzi.
Oh,
If you're gonna do one, you have to
Oh
do
my
that
god, perfect.
You can
So
set
you
up
guys
your
don't know this now.
PlayStation. You can game.
one. Fuck yeah.
Uh,
What the hell is
So-
this? Caesar's Court.
Dude, you can
back
game
back
in an
when Joe and
igloo.
I were real young, our parents bought the house that and my mom still lives. Our
Is
mom
that a
still
mirror on
lives-
top?
No, that's a opening right
No,
there. I think.
no.
It looked like a beer at first. I
It
just saw
does,
the
but
green.
yeah, no, it's not.
That's where people watch you have sex from
And
above.
we
They
had the
probably do.
sunroom.
A fucking igloo, baby.
Yeah, or the space station one.
What the hell
But,
is this?
so like to go outside in the backyard, they built this little addition and made a sunroom. And my dad, so we had a bunch. Joe and I are the first and second oldest out of 5 kids, so we had a bunch of fucking people in the house. So Dad turned that sunroom into a bathroom and put a jacuzzi in. So the joke he had for years is that him and my mom, all he needed was one cup of hot water in there with them, and it would be filled to the brim in this little heart-shaped jacuzzi.
Oh,
You should see my bathroom now. My
Yeah, you have a
jacuzzi
nice
tub's
jacuzzi, by the
massive.
way. When I come to
Mine's
the house
massive.
sit, I am definitely using that son of a bitch.
Like
idiot.
big enough. Like obviously, you guys know I'm not small, right? So Becca and I both can sit in my jacuzzi tub at
You're
home.
not
No
small.
problem.
Wait,
Like
wait,
that's a
wait.
big
That's
goddamn
so
tub.
big. I thought you were maybe 160.
195
180?
pounds soaking wet.
My left leg weighs 160 pounds.
My left dick. Well, you know,
Your left lip of your pussy, or
my left lip weighs 160 pounds.
You shit with that ass?
No, I have a
Bag.
bag, a little pipe that goes around to a bag.
I'll give you a little pipe.
Nice.
Bazinga!
Bazinga.
As
Yeah,
soon as he
so-
said it, I'll show you a little pipe. I thought it in my head, and you got to hear the mental calculation. Be like, "There's a button for that."
I'm just happy.
Bazinga.
Yeah, I'm just happy. I can say it.
Where is it?
Oh yeah!
Friday to Monday, $245 sold.
Fucking sold.
Jesus,
Friday to Monday
Friday. Hold on. Friday to Monday.
that's 3 nights.
You expect me to stay there Sunday night too?
for $240.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer. Fucking sold. Motherfucker.
Yeah, you're
Well,
staying up. Pat's gone to state bowling that weekend, so I got fucking.
I'm just saying. I've been. See, this is the other reason I think Pat lives with you. Is you'd be like, Pat's gone that week,
Yeah, Pat and I are like this, bro.
so I just assume he lives with you.
It's really funny because Pat and I have never lived together.
Well, you
No,
said you
we've
lived
spent-
in the same house at separate
So,
times.
so
Yeah.
the place where we're living right now. So originally, Stefan lived up in a different town, moved down here like 8 years ago, and then so like his other roommate moved out, and then I moved in, and then right as my dad died, some stuff happened where he needed a place to live, so me and him just did the old switcheroo. So like literally it was like a 3-day process where he moved in here and I moved all my shit out, and I went back to my mom's house to try and help her out for a little while, and then Pat left out of here.
I remember that.
Stephanie a roommate, and then all of a sudden like our youngest sister was pregnant and they were gonna move back to the basement at my mom's house, and all of a sudden they're like, oh my god, she can't live down there, it's disgusting. Jeremy, you gotta live down there. So I instantly grabbed my phone. I was like, Stephanie, a roommate? He goes, yeah. I said, sounds good. Let me know what the deal is.
Yeah, because I remember
like-
you were living there for a while, and then you moved back home. Yeah, with the
And then my mom's like, oh yeah,
Where
you gotta
night-
move all your shit up for you, because I lived on the top floor. And she's like, you move all your shit to the basement. I said, I'm moving my shit. Right?
Out.
No fucking basement. Hey,
Yeah.
there's no fucking basement.
Yeah.
He goes, where are you going? I said, I'm moving on and Stefan again. Fuck yeah, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
So I moved out, and now I make Stefan's place a disaster, and I'm waiting for him to get mad.
doesn't
Well,
seem
God
like he
damn.
gives a shit.
I try and keep it nice as I can, so when he brings home a lady friend, you're talking, but there is no sound coming out, Mike. Oh, hi, Mike.
Ooh, ooh,
Hi,
ooh.
Mike.
Hello.
Oh,
Hey,
there
we
he
can
is.
hear ya.
It's a good thing I haven't been talking for like the last hour because apparently my shit's not been picking up.
Yeah, I know. I saw you talking. That's why I was saying to you, hey, as you disconnect, I'm like, I can see you talking, but you're not saying nothing.
I wasn't. I was playing Diablo. But I'm going to bed.
See you later, buddy.
All right, brother.
I'll see you guys later.
All right, good night,
Hell
brother.
yeah. I try to keep it nice so he brings a lady
That's
friend home,
crazy.
and beat the brakes off her and send her on her way.
Understandable.
So, wow. So why the same house?
Me and my house.
Like you swapped and swapped back.
Does
Good.
Stefan
Stefan
own
has
it?
stayed here. No,
Stefan's-
it's a fourplex. So Stefan's
Stefan's
been
been
here
here
for a
the
long,
entire
long
time.
time. And has had
Right.
multiple living roommates. He first moved in here with his one buddy. Then his buddy got a girlfriend and moved out. And they're not really buddies anymore. And then I moved in. And then I moved out. Pat moved
Like
in.
that
Like
movie.
literally, like I moved out. And the next day Pat moved in. And then Pat stayed here for a little while and then moved back in with his parents. And he got some random motherfucker. And then he moved out. And then that's when JC and her and my brother-in-law moved back. And they were, like I said, they were gonna try and live in the basement, but it turns out whatever happened, I don't fucking know. So then they were like, oh, it's disgusting. She can't live down there, but Jeremy can. I was like, nah, I'm out.
Yeah, Jeremy can.
No, fuck that.
Jeremy can see his way out of this fucking house.
Yep. So I did. And
Well, shit.
here since.
Oh, then.
I feel like it works out pretty good because Stefan's definitely bought into the streaming video or playing Pokemon cards.
Where
and
has
shit.
Stefan been the last?
He's trying to get
4 weeks?
puss. That's my guess. Yeah, he's out at bars.
It depends on what mood he's in. So like, and then like, he's also very busy during the summer, so he's hardly around during the summer. Between work, and he's racing dirt track and stuff like that. And
I didn't realize he was so like in on the racing thing, like legit.
he is a very good racer. If he had more sponsors / more time, like, and then like he spends a lot of like, so like he won't race and he'll go with other people and they'll go do this circuit around all over the United States where he'll be like, oh yeah, I'm going to Kansas this weekend. What? He goes, yeah, I'm riding in the hauler. We're going down to Kansas. We have a 3-night race, and then I'll be back. And then he's just helping fix shit and do this and do that and blah blah. He's not even racing. He's just there to help.
He's in the race game 100%.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's very very good. He's very good at what he
See,
does.
but like that's
If he had
that's
the
a
money
world
and,
I don't even know that exists. Like all the shit that you guys post, I feel like because you guys know and Mikey knows, it's like, oh, look how exciting. Like to me, that's totally brand new. I didn't even know that was a thing.
I am
That you
such
could be like a
casual-
race car driver that's digital.
I am
no
such a
fucking
casual
clue.
NASCAR fan. Like it's fun to go to maybe a dirt track race around here once in a while, especially when
I went to one NASCAR, it was fucking badass.
Yeah.
But
like,
I
we
didn't
go
know
up
there
to
was
where
a
our-
digital.
Yeah. It's like if we go up to like where our cabin is, not too far away, is usually where Stefan races on Saturday nights if he is racing. Cool. Like we'll go and like because we know, obviously we know him, but so it's like it's cool to go whatever and see him do that and blah blah. But like I am a very casual NASCAR fan only because there's nothing like I'm watching hockey right now.
But you're casual.
And then once that's done, it will on Sundays when there's nothing else on, I'm gonna watch fucking NASCAR because I don't know what else to watch because there's stupid shit on Sunday.
Let me tell you, as somebody that doesn't have Sundays off, so I can't say, but I've went to one NASCAR race in my life. It's made me super interested. If I was off, I'd watch.
Yeah,
Like-
exactly, it's really cool. I'm
That's what I'm
hoping one
saying, like,
day
All
I
this,
find-
everybody's like racing and shit, and everybody's like, "Oh yeah, we're doing these tracks and these tracks." Like, you should fucking be talking about it in a different way. Like,
So Stefan talks to me about all this stuff because I ask him just because conversation.
he's a nerd. It doesn't make any sense.
And,
You
and
need
we're
to
talking about whatever,
fucking
he's like, "Oh, yeah,
change.
well,
what
we
he
looked at this
says and change
corner
it."
And did this and blah blah. And it's like there's a lot of terms I don't understand, but
Yeah, well,
Where's
that's
that?
that's
he
why.
enjoys talking about it, and I'm trying my best to learn it so he has somebody to talk about it when he's in there like Like Sunday night, for example, some guy like he kept on getting fucking screwed over, and then all of a sudden something happened where he got blamed for something he shouldn't got blamed, and he literally quit out of the race, and he came over and sat down next to me and goes, "Fuck that race." I'm like, "What happened?" He tells me that. I'm like, "Yeah, fuck them. That's bullshit."
Dude, that is Call of
racing, not
Duty.
nothing, whatever.
Is
I'm like, "Dude,
racing.
fuck that."
You need. You guys are fucking wasting that shit.
What?
That's Call of Duty, but racing.
There's no
There has to be somebody that's doing that online. That's like, hey, look at me getting fucked. Fuck this, I'm quitting. Like, there's no fucking way there isn't a giant following for that.
There is, but it's not a giant following. There's less following than a Call of Duty shit, but there is a following.
Well,
It
obviously,
doesn't help
Call
that
of
he cut
Duty
his
is
arm because we talked about it. I was like, hey, if you want to stream that shit,
crazy.
let me know. We can set you up and you can stream it. And
Yeah,
he
well,
did
that's the
stream a
biggest
couple
thing. Is like
races.
he's actually good at it. So when you get into the
He's
people
very
that
good.
are shitty, like if I raced with any like with Joe, Stefan, or Mikey, they would fucking hate me because I have no clue what I'm doing. So I'm
Same here.
gassing it straight into the corner,
Yeah.
and then I'm whipping my wheel.
Oh.
And if I take you out, like, well, you're my bumper to keep me on the track.
That's some wreck fest
That's
right there.
that's not racing.
That's,
Well,
what
that's
I'm
not real
saying,
racing.
like,
They were talking to those guys who have the because it's a rookie league technically that they were in, whatever, and they're like talking about brakes and all this shit, and someone's like, if you have to hit your brake in that fucking track, that means you're not racing it correctly. And I was like, I don't remember what
Yeah.
racetrack we're at, so yeah.
well, I feel like they're missing the whole point of the whole shit. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, you could potentially have so many people watch that shit. Like,
Yes, we definitely should have Stefan stream while he's doing it because he is.
he
good.
should absolutely
He-
stream, especially if he's that good and he gets fucked all the time, like everybody's
Well,
saying.
that was the
there's
biggest
three
thing, is,
different
like,
types of
he-
streamers, right? You're either really good, you're really funny, or you're the combination. You're kind of good and you're kind of funny and you kind of make it work.
Or you're really good and get fucked all the time.
Yeah, well,
That's
that's
the other
in that
COD
league. In that league, that's Stefan, because was winning races, and then all of a sudden he would started getting spun out
That's a huge.
and started
that's a
getting
huge
fucked
one, dude.
with.
I don't understand.
You
how
watch,
they did the
you watch
points deal.
motherfuckers playing fucking Call of Duty. The ones that you pop up all the time are not the people that kill everyone, unless you love it. Like, I'm sure Joe's feed is like insane kills and shit. Somebody who hates it, my feed is people getting fucked all the time. That's what it is. It's people going "Brrr," and they get killed.
Joe
Like, and
posted a
then they'll-
clip. Joe posted a clip about it. He's like, "Is this a glitch or was I being hacked?" He unloads a full fucking clip into someone, and then they kill him. And he's like,
That's what I'm saying. But so unlike it being a random thing, that's a normal thing for like clips for people that aren't interested. So like for Stefan getting fucked every 2 days, which I see all the time in our group chat, like put that shit online, dude. People are gonna be like, "What the fuck? You're getting screwed." They could see it.
"It would be fun because you could put
that
the
shit-
league on blast." I mean, he'd get kicked out of the league, but
Who gives a fuck? It doesn't matter
He's
about
already
the-
quitting it anyways.
yeah.
he's not
He already
doing
hates it,
like,
obviously. He
Well,
fucking
that's
he's
hates
not
it.
doing-
like,
he gets one, he's like, I'm not doing it.
When I cleaned out my office and I moved it around, I have so like through my hallway out into my living room. I just have so much shit littered everywhere, and a part of it is my steering wheel and my pedals. And I'm like, man, spent almost $300 on those. Like, it'd be cool to use them again. Like, when I'm on days, maybe I'll race with those guys. But like, I know you have to put time into that, like a lot of time. To get decent, I mean, you have to race a decent amount, and have fucking Stefan coaching you on lines and shit.
Well, the nice thing
Yeah,
is
it's a-
that Stefan knows a lot about the different tracks you're going to be racing, so then he'll be able to tell you how to change your settings so that each, you have different settings for your heat races and different settings for your actual race, so then you can do better.
We're gonna do a
And that's
development series too, Gus.
Yeah, that's what
In
that's what
R3.
Stefan really wants to do is help.
Start your own.
There- No, there's gonna be a development series,
Oh,
meaning
okay.
like people that are less than like a year in.
Okay.
Only.
it's like Stefan and a couple other guys that are really good at it, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna talk about.
But they're not gonna race. They're only gonna be there. They're gonna
coaching.
start. They're gonna coach. They're gonna drive the lines to show you, and then they're gonna get out, and then it's gonna be the rest of us.
You're streaming that, right?
Well, I streamed my last race.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
There is
If-
a
I mean the
person that
development.
streams-
if
so
there's
someone pays,
I'm gonna be in the
someone
development
pays
one, 'cause
to-
I finished
to host the race, and then
Somewhere in the
they-
middle to the back, right? So like I would qualify for that. So I've never
yeah,
been even
if
top
we
three.
if there's something like that for me to join, I might actually consider doing it.
Yeah, and they're gonna do it like their own mini series.
Yeah.
where
I
it's
need
all
to get
PSPs.
the fuck out of that.
Oh, I
dude.
would absolutely stream. That's my whole thing on days. Like I
All
want
of
to get
you
home
need to do
and
all of
I want to stream,
That one sounds like Friday nights. So
which is even better.
see what? Yeah.
Eh, debatable.
it. Dude,
Well, I mean, that's the biggest thing. Is like once I'm on days, I'm not gonna want to
Sorry, excuse me.
stream racing on a Friday night and streaming card opening on a Saturday night. I plan on going out and doing shit. So
Yeah, exactly. That's where, like, especially during the summertime, it's like I'm busy during the summer, man. Like,
Yeah, during
so
the
for
week's
example,
probably
Joe
be
and-
better.
Joe and I will be doing trap on Wednesday, but
oh shit, I don't need to start my
in June, Diablo 4 drops for fucking PlayStation 5.
yeah, if we stream that
Let's
Monday
stream the
through
fuck out of that.
Thursday
Yeah, Monday,
or
Tuesday, Thursday.
Sundays, whatever it is. Yeah, so you got trap on
fucking do
Wednesdays,
it.
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. I'll stream the shit out of it. I don't fucking
Yeah, let's
care.
do it.
But that's my biggest thing. Is like I want to actually stream. I just
I'm gonna have to
I
get my
also
shit- my solo shit going because all you content can be streaming on weekends.
well no I still want to stream on weekends. It's just not going to be.
I might be doing solo. and
I
we do
mean,
that
it might
shit,
be
and
at nights, but it's not going to be.
then during the weeknights. It'll be
The
solo.
pauses
I'll be
and all
streaming
of
my
you
own shit.
tells me that none of you are gonna want to do it, which is fine.
I will if we select a night and I can dedicate, but I can't be like I'm gonna be in every iRacing race Friday nights, so we have to stream card opening on Saturday. Like I'm not gonna do that. I won't
was part
commit.
of the
I won't
thing
commit
was,
to
like-
2 weekend nights a week.
The
You
the
can't.
development race is a non-committal too, so it's like if you show up, you show up. Like
Yeah.
it's
So-
there for the people that have
That's the
free time
shitty
and want to
part, why would you
practice.
do it on a fucking Friday. I feel like Tuesday goddamn.
Well,
Because they have a night for everything else, they want to keep
I
it free.
But Friday nights.
So they have Sunday,
fucking-
Monday, Tuesday.
Well, like personally, I don't really like going out on Friday night after working all week. I'd rather come home and relax and game and drink and sleep in, and then if I'm going out, I'd rather go out on a Saturday night. But I mean, either way, we'll figure out how to continue streaming the card thing. But I was talking more like during the week. I want to stream shit. Whether
Yeah, I did that.
whether
I
we're
did that
playing
Sons of
together or not.
Forest the other day, and that was fun.
Are we
Yeah,
just
how
gonna
was that?
finally buy-
It's not what is that 100% expecting. It's like a horror game more than it is
Yeah,
survival game.
So I've seen a lot of cool shit about that game. So
Yeah, Jeremy had a
it's
very
really,
good
It's really funny that
answer.
you said that because there was like, I've seen a lot of shit lately about that game, and I was like, oh my god, that game looks kind of cool. And then also you're like, oh yeah, I'm playing Sons of the Forest. I'm like,
It's like basically 7 Days to Die, but way better
Better
graphics.
Arc
Like-
graphics.
I would way better than Ark.
Really? The little shit I've seen, it didn't look better than Arc to me.
Well, they're probably not
The
running
little-
on
the little
max.
shit I've seen, I'm not.
It was kind of scary because we didn't build a fort right away because we were just like, oh, we're gonna just go in the first time and just kind of figure it out and then reset.
What's
So
it
like
called?
we're in the middle of the dark, Sons of the Forest.
I just want to watch some fucking videos on this shit.
I saw this one gal. She went down the
I
hill
literally have
on a
my
sled
VOD
that
still
she
up.
made, and
Gus,
she
if you
went
wanna see me
fucking
playing.
zooming
Yeah, I
by
will.
everyone else, and they're like, "Oh my god, she's dead."
Yeah, I
But,
can link you it.
Zabo and Gus, we need to buy Temtem on the PlayStation 5.
You've been wanting to do this for so long. I'm
Dude, I
down,
have it
man.
on, I have it on, I have it on the PC. It's a lot of fun, but I think it'd be a lot more fun to sit on the couch and play that game because it's a multiplayer game.
anything for content is what I gotta say.
Well, I'm so for the when I was going to school, and I kept like just not going to class. I was basically collecting my GI Bill benefits and then not going to class. And then they're like, hey, you owe us like 14 grand. I was like, yeah, you're right. I probably do. Like, take my disability payments. Well, I started getting those a few months back because I had paid off what I owed the GI Bill. So now I'm just, every time I get my $328 check a month, I just pay off my Best Buy bill. So that
That's fair.
chunk is coming down. So like, I have my TV here. It's like a 47-inch Vizio that my last coworker gave me. And I'm like, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with that because I'm gonna buy the 43-inch that I want. That's 120 hertz. To put there, and I'll put my PlayStation in here, so I can have it set up for streaming at all times. Fuck, I don't know. Maybe I'll buy another PlayStation 5. I don't know. Credit cards are sweet.
Yeah, they are.
But I'm just thinking for streaming purposes, I want to have a good TV that I can play on next to my computer and have it hooked in to stream. And I don't really want to move I can move the PlayStation. It's not like it's hard to, but I want to be able to stream PlayStation on here. So when we're playing Chell, we could even be on like video. Or
What's funny is we talk about streaming Chell, then the new one will be out in 3 months.
yeah.
No, they pushed
be
it back.
a
It
little
should be October now.
October. Oh,
It used to be early September, but now it's like October.
regardless.
Early October.
It's just.
Have you played the new one?
Yeah,
Yeah, we've all played it together.
We played to get it out.
That's
Yeah, I never. What the hell was
I
that?
can't remember
Gold
which
3
one,
or
which
something
one.
like that?
But
Or
the
Gold
fucking
1 or.
goalies are so stupid. You gotta get them fucking moving so fucking bad left or right.
It's definitely harder.
Yeah, because we were on a Chell kick for a minute.
I wish we would stay on a Chell kick because I think even with our circulating lineup, we could do pretty fucking well.
Yeah, I agree.
And we could also always play the 5-on-5 shit.
But now I have internet, I have a computer, I have a capture card. I need to fucking figure out how to use it.
I
But,
don't know how to use mine yet either. Because remember we
Yeah.
tried to do it
Decent here.
after stream, and I was
Yeah.
having a bunch of issues.
I need to do mine. I think. Oh yeah. In the next year, hopefully, I'll have something going.
It shouldn't be that hard, Gus, because I have mine set up so I can help you.
Yeah, well I think it was
Yeah,
like
teammate.
because I brought up the Capture 4K
Mm-hmm.
and tried to use that, and then like it just went blank.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like I
Probably
was
just
trying.
you probably just need to reseat it in there. In your motherboard.
Oh no, this is a external capture
Oh.
like
It's on the PlayStation.
it's
Well, let me ask you real
HD60S
quick,
Plus.
though.
Like the external.
My Mac, I think 2017 run any of my capture card shit, or do I gotta get a new one?
Joe's.
Yeah, we'll
looking
have to
at-
work on that.
Yeah, I might. I have a Zaz Hole testing stream on Twitch, like a Twitch site just to test stuff. So maybe one of these days, if like both of us aren't busy, we can like we'll play Warzone or not War. I guess.
Yeah, because I have mine set up with an internal card, which should make no difference in theory.
Yeah.
So like when I'm streaming, all my stuff runs through my gaming computer to my second computer.
Well, you have a
And
second computer.
Yeah, because I have a capture card in that one. So
Yeah.
I took my old PC.
You have actually two computers?
Yeah, right side by each other.
This is old one.
Well, that's kind of my goal is to pay off all my Best Buy credit card.
He's like, no worries. You know, you just put it on your second
Don't
computer.
worry about a thing.
Fine.
That's how the big streamers do everything. They have two computers, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's two of them there.
You have your gaming computer that takes all of the
That
memory and
computer
everything.
is
To
enormous, dude.
So they're both the same size, but yeah.
How about
So
you, babe?
this is the new one. with the lights.
They're not the same size. What planet are you on?
They are the
You
same
can't even
size.
tell from
They're
the
just
shade.
not-
Look at all
they're
the
not-
garbage on the floor.
Yeah, from doing cards.
Well, fucking tell those kids to do something.
So
Fucking-
on mine, I have my
Fuck's
display
sakes.
port going to my monitor, and then my second cord out of the video card goes to the capture card. So then I duplicate displays.
Yeah. So
So he's. a
I
nerd.
gotta figure out how to. My biggest problem is I don't have upload speeds, so I can't do the high quality stuff.
Yeah, my
And I
upload
don't
speed
have
is
the
fucking
best.
shit.
Yeah, I don't have the best GPU and CPU. Yada yada yada. So my goal basically is to pay all off like my Best Buy card, new eggs sitting at 0 balance, and then I'm gonna build a new PC.
Mine wasn't that much. It was like 13.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Rebuild.
No, I want to build a new one. I want a new, and I'm gonna do it
We're gonna do another
For-
one.
for aesthetics. Like I want this colored case with these color this color. Like I want it to look fucking sweet.
Oh,
So
daddy, I like it.
the computer that I stream on now, or that I use now, is gonna be like my background. Like, get it the fuck away from me. It's gonna be the ugly bitch. It's gonna be the stepsister.
big old titties but ugly face.
Yeah, it's gonna be the ugly stepchild. I want that to carry out.
Speaking of which,
I like how you said things about colors, and I literally unplugged all mine so they don't show colors.
I want you. There's a girl at the store I work at. She's not great looking, but I can just tell she wants to fuck. Bad.
For love in
Are
this
you inviting me
club,
for a visit?
love
I
in
am.
this club.
I
Hey,
am.
you want any-
If you don't look
Gus,
at her
Gus, if
face,
you want any luck, you know I need to be there.
if you don't look at her face, like legit, it's go time.
I mean, my
Problem is,
standards.
she
My
has like,
standards.
she's
have
like a
dropped.
unibrow, and like she's very like smiley, weird
So like just a
smiley.
paper bag.
No. She knows that she presents it, even in work attire.
She's like,
Yeah,
I
no.
got a banging body. Look at this instead of my face.
She fucks, dude. She fucks. But like the unibrow, I don't understand. But everything else, like I'm telling you, it's got to be a good ride.
Yeah, well, that's what. Jared came home, or not came home. He came to visit,
Came home. Came home.
and we went to a bar, and then I was just beating the bricks off of someone. So
After you
Hey.
get your divorce papers.
yeah,
Whoa.
that was the Natalie thing.
Yeah, she's got divorced or left. and
Gus, you
came
need
back
a
out.
heat sink like that in your new PC.
What's that?
I sent you a link in Facebook chat. You need
Oh.
a heat sink like this.
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
you know the company that I work for. The only thing we do is heat sinks.
Fuck dick.
Legitimately, my company's called KTK Thermal Industries. The only thing we make huge heat sinks for like military shit. Everything's heat sinks. And when I started, I was like, "Oh, it's a computer part. Can I make my own computer shit?" I'm not gonna try. I'm not that smart, but
Yeah, that one I sent you is the one I put on my PC. It literally has a case fan on it. So it's like this big. Like, no shit.
yeah, that looks huge.
Hey, Gus, by the way. What's her name? Came back. Moved back to New York. With the N.
Yeah,
That's it. What's her name? Did it tell you?
Natalie.
Natalie, yeah.
I thought she just moved to Florida like not long.
Yeah, she put him back. So,
Oh, whatever. Like, I want nothing to do with it. That was fucking hairy as shit.
you want nothing to do with it until you're drunk enough to want it.
Let's do story time. So
Let's do
when we
shorts
went,
on.
when we
Shorts
went to
on.
the bar,
No pressure.
Yeah.
so we picked up Jeremy from the airport. Never met this
Was
fucker.
this at the same time? Are
Yes,
you just talking
never
about
met
earlier?
him before in our lives.
Love it that it wraps back around.
So he's in like baggage claim, whatever. We see him. I go over and give him a fucking bear hug because I feel like I've known him forever. We've been
Of course.
gaming together for, I don't know, 2-3 years at that
That's
point.
what I did when I saw both of them.
Yeah.
I came up and hugged them.
Mikey gave him a big hug, and it was just
Grab
like,
me.
I grabbed Joe by the dick.
yeah,
and also
sounds
I
about
hugged
right.
him. I hugged him at the same time.
And then he put a finger up my
Really a
ass.
shift.
Yeah, yeah.
But so it was awesome. Like we're coming home, and he's like, Jeremy's like, oh, like I forgot like some basics. So we swing into what we
You're
swing into
Mikey
Wegmans.
level of
Yeah.
the story right now.
We we're on our way home. He's like, I lost or I didn't pack like toothbrush, toothpaste. I think his like I forget what they're called, bath shit. I think he lost it.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, so we swung into
I don't know.
Wegmans.
I don't think all that
He
up
got
there.
to see Wegmans and its gloriousness,
Fuck yeah.
and he picked up a few things. We hop in, and then it's like, well, let's go. We got to go to the bars, and we went to Shorts.
Obviously.
I don't know if
Smoke.
Yeah.
Jeremy, do we go anywhere before Shorts, or do we just go right to Shorts?
No, we went to that place right by
Yeah.
Iron Smoke.
Yeah, so we went straight to Shorts, and
That's
I think
amazing.
we were out like smoking a cigarette, and I see
Yep.
I'm so mad I haven't been in shorts with Jeremy.
It was a good
So
time.
mad
Go
about
there.
that.
Hey, you won't be.
we were out
this
there.
Many years ago, I was out there.
Even if you
guys.
guys come back to New York, we're not going to shorts. That was probably a
Joe never
once
got
in a
his fucking
lifetime.
trash plate.
Yeah, you
If
fuckers.
if you guys ever come back, that whole area that we went to Shorts and like Iron Smoke, that whole area. Now there's Smoking Hot Chicks barbecue. There's a German beer food place. There's that whole fucking area is developed now. And I mean, besides we got to get garbage plates. We ain't gonna do it in there, but
Yeah, no, we gotta do that for.
Like I
but
did ask when we're going.
Just kidding. It was white. It was
Yeah.
white before that.
But-
that's like gentrification times gentrification.
well, no, that
It was
was
already
it was
white.
old. It was a massive old manufacturing building.
4
Yeah,
years ago,
they
it was
raised
shorts
the
and fucking
old
Iron
white
Smoke, and there
people and
wasn't
get 'em
shit
with
around
new
there
white
for
people.
anything.
Yeah,
Which I'm
they-
fine with.
They got rid of
Old
all.
white people are the worst.
Well, either so regardless. So we stop at Wegmans. Jeremy gets what he needs. We go to Shorts. We went out for a cigarette,
Shots
and I
bullshit,
see
you
this
know.
girl, and I'm like,
Yeah.
she was hot back then. She's beefed up, but I'm like, fuck it. And I'm like, hey, are you blah blah blah? And I told her, I was like, all right, sweet. And she was like crazy about it. I was like, all right, sweet.
You had long hair. at the
No,
time.
no.
No.
This was like 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago.
4 years ago.
Oh, you
Yeah.
still had the.
Yeah.
She
So
had long hair.
we exchange numbers. She goes home. I go home, and then
Yeah, we chopped
she
us
starts
off.
like
And on the way, I
Snapchatting
went.
or
We had to
some shit.
stop. We had to stop because I had to piss. As I got out, I dropped the bag of my fucking all the shit I just bought at Wegmans
Yeah,
and lose it all. I
You
just bought all the
dropped it
shit.
where?
I'm
Like,
drunk and I'm
in town?
pissing. Yeah, well,
he like jumped out of his seat and like knocked it out or something.
So
Yeah.
I wasn't a big drinker until COVID happened. So
Well, so regardless, so I go home. Mikey and Jeremy leave, and so I start like Snapchatting and texting with this chick, and it's like
You've seen them big
it's like
titties. Is what
it's
you're
like
saying.
4:00 in the morning, 4:30. I'm tanked, and she's like, "Yeah, like I'll come over." I'm like, "All right." So I beat the bricks off of it, and then so the next time we hang out, none of my doing. She invited herself over, tanked again at like 3:30, 4:00 in the morning, and I'm up because I work night shift, and I'm drinking, and so she's like, "I'm coming over," and I was like, lives with her boyfriend at this time. Did when we hooked up the first time, and I'm like, I mean, I don't think it's necessary really, because she was hammered, and she's like, "I'm coming over," blah blah blah.
Wait, how is she not anywhere near her house.
She lived in Whitney Ridge,
Okay.
and I lived where I lived in the house.
And he also lived
half a
in
mile
lived
away
in
from
Texas?
fucking
He lived
Shorts.
with her. They lived together.
Jesus
But
Christ.
she would
You
say
know what? So
she's like, I'm
for the
going to sleep with my
Wisconsin boys
girlfriends.
and the rest of the people, that's like a mile and a half difference.
Yeah.
What?
So it's literally across town.
What?
Where I
So
lived and
rather
where
than
she
go
lived.
lay in her.
That's fine, but a mile and a half
her
is not
bed.
across town.
Wait, what?
It was probably
You're
it was probably like it
You're
was probably like
you're a
2.5 miles.
A mile and a half out is not across town.
No. No, this is within the town.
Yeah. So well,
This is like-
regardless.
The biggest apartment complex in the town, and then he lives over here.
Here to bed, boys. My kids are gonna be up in about 6 hours, so
That's fine.
All right,
See
brother.
how it go.
yeah.
You
see
should
ya.
make
See
them
ya.
go to bed earlier. I
Well,
miss
he-
your mustache.
It doesn't work that way. You make them go to bed earlier, they get up earlier.
Yeah.
No, you give them whiskey, and then they don't have to worry about it.
They make a thing for that these days, you know.
What's it called?
Melatonin.
Dude, melatonin is.
They fucking crash like a bag of rocks.
For kids, it's great when
It's
they're
like, here we go.
older and they have
Here's your
sleep issues.
Spider-Man.
They're gonna have
I mean,
Like,
it's literally-
I don't know, I can't
Remember how we
sleep.
joked about Brantley when I was walking out? He literally did not make it to the stop sign, and it is less than 30 seconds.
You just
And he
went,
was- Yep.
that's hilarious.
And then I finally took a picture, and I was where it was like lights where I could actually see him.
Just gotta.
Just
No, by the way, whatever your angle with your camera is, you look super jacked right now.
Big old traps.
Whole trap, baby.
it's all
You're
that.
all traps. Don't even flex. Just
It's all
let it go.
It's all forearm, baby.
Well, obviously. You're married.
Yeah. all right, boys.
All
we'll
right,
see ya.
brother. See ya.
See you tomorrow, Joe.
Yeah, so eventually she like gets a hold of me the next time we're gonna hook up, and she drives over. She
Oh,
got-
dude, you gotta at least send to Jeremy this so he understands. Dude, these fun bags are
Yeah.
next level.
yeah.
I
Oh,
saw-
I don't know if I have pictures of it. I don't think I saved them.
No, but you can send the like Facebook profile.
Yeah. Well, he met her. He met
I
her in
met
person.
I talked.
Oh shit! he
Yeah,
did.
I was
yeah.
there.
Well, he
I
also
saw it all, and I was
fumbled
like, dude, I
all
don't
of
blame
the
you.
shit he
I
bought.
I
He's
saw
like,
I was like, I don't blame you one bit.
Yeah.
He's like, what? I bought
So-
a toothbrush and I dropped it and I lost it.
Yeah, I did.
Like, I don't know how fucking dumb you are or drunk. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, we were hammered,
Jesus.
probably.
What part of we went to Wegmans and I bought this shit I needed, like toothbrush and blah blah blah.
And then you
And then we
lost
went
it.
to Shorts, got plowed, met this girl, and then we dropped Gus off. And on the way back from Gus's house to Mike's house, we stopped. Mike and I both stood out there and pissed on the side of the road. And I dropped this shit I just bought at Wegmans, and then went back to Mike's house and went, "Oh fuck, I
You
lost
know-
this shit."
I'm pretty sure we're the same person.
Yeah. So, needless to
I've
say,
been there.
the second time she came over to hook up, she drove, like I said, between 3 and 4 in the morning. She drove over.
By the way, wood bang.
Yes.
Hot.
100%. Yep.
So
Hot.
she drives over, but I get welcomed with red and blue lights outside our house. And so I come out immediately, and he's a police officer drove her to my house and was like, she said she's coming to see you. She got into a fight with her boyfriend, and you offered a place to stay. And I was like, yeah. Yeah. She called me and
Yeah.
said she was
Yeah.
in a bad spot. And I said, yeah.
Yeah.
I said, yeah. And I was like, yeah, like that's, yeah, like she was in a bad spot. And I mean, I've known her for years. She's safe here. And he's like, oh, so, you know, it's okay if I drop her off. You know, she's intoxicated. And I was like,
Eastwood,
I
bro.
understand. I said, we're not going. I was like, I've been drinking. Obviously, clearly, she's been drinking. We're not leaving the house. She's here just have a safe place to stay. And then I beat the bricks off of it. In the living... Well, I was living in Patrick's house, and his daughter was there.
I don't know. Yeah, all right.
So I was like, I can't bring you up to my room and beat the bricks off of it. So I just destroyed it in the living room floor downstairs and like kept their mouth closed. It was like, all right, you got off a few times. I got off, like, we're going to go to bed and then you have to get the fuck out of here. Like, ASAP. And then, like, I kind of stopped talking to her because I was like, I don't need you being delivered to my house by the police. I have a drinking issue. You have superseded that by like 25%.
Dude,
And I'm not about
Not
it.
that much though.
she's, South.
The police delivered her for her to cheat on her boyfriend that she lived with me.
The great dude. All right, so it sounds fucked up.
No.
The
it's
craziest
completely
part
fucked up.
about that is not that they delivered her or that it was from the
Allegedly.
boyfriend. It's that it's from the same town. Like, they lived less than a mile and a half away from where you live.
I'm gonna.
So she could have
Google
just
Maps.
went home. but they were
Yeah,
like,
but she turned it
"Hey."
into like a not safe position for her to be home.
Right. And it was like, oh, guess what?
Which is fair. I mean, if
you
you're
are
that drunk,
too drunk to
if you're-
drive,
if you're
or
that
be
drunk to
aware.
be able to play that card and be like, because people who are that distraught and get that delusional, and they got a lot of me, like, that makes sense.
Well, dude, like,
Well, the best part about it is she was like, I was tanked when I talked to the cop. She was tanked.
wait, give me a timeout.
I needed pee too. I'm just trying to get.
Go pee then, right now. Let's go. Let's all go
I'm,
take a piss.
I'm trying to. Yeah.
Let's all
let's
go
pee.
take a piss. I'll go refill my drink, and let's go.
I'm trying to get a lead.
Yeah.
Why didn't open that first? Yeah, Dabo saying it's right down the street. It's almost 4 miles.
I was gonna say, like, right across town.
right down the street.
Yeah, it's 4 miles.
You're wrong, bitch.
Wait. What are you talking about?
My
You
apartment.
know damn well what
my-
he's talking about.
Oh no, actually, I fucked that up. Let me change the address to where I was at that point.
What I said was that they both lived in the same town.
Yeah, it
Well, that
is.
doesn't mean
it
shit.
is. Yeah,
Doesn't mean
2.5 miles, right across town.
2.5 miles.
It's a lot
Dude, we
closer
used
than I
to
thought you said.
walk. We used to walk 1.5 miles to the bar.
Yeah, we did.
You might have, but I didn't.
But yeah, so that was like the last time I kind of like, yo, Travis, what up? Travis in the chat. He
Oh, shit,
jumped
we got
in
Travis.
just for the after show shit show.
Travis Thompson.
Yep.
Hey, Travis, we'll see you tomorrow, buddy.
But yeah,
Oh,
that
he's
was.
going to the Russian show with us.
So you said she moved back already?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
now
saw
he's
it about a
wheeling.
week
Now he's
ago.
wheeling.
I
You
saw her
just
about a
ba-
week
like
ago.
she's visiting, or
No, she moved back, because I saw it pop up, and I was like, what the fuck? And I saw single on the tagline. Ripley, what are you doing?
what was this on? Was it on Facebook or fucking?
Yeah, Facebook. That's only yeah.
You're not
That's on.
joking.
Oh, you just saw
Oh
it?
my god.
You buddy.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah, you guys need to buy your tickets. Like I said, Pat was saying earlier that they are about to raise the GA tickets, so it's only like 20 more bucks, but still, I mean, you can save 20 bucks. 20 bucks is 20 bucks.
Double the price. Fuck that.
Well, the price, it's 130 bucks up to 150 then.
You know what I hate about women?
A lot.
Gus is so focused on her tits.
Dude, no,
She
I
has
just
great tits.
I looked it up.
Dude, he
she's
is so excited about this.
I'm not, because I don't really want her to know where I live.
You're
Yes.
smiling about it. You're smiling about it. Though.
I'm laughing at it. She's certified fucking crazy. Like
Oh,
legitimate,
100%.
she's crazy.
For
Yeah,
sure.
every
So-
woman is.
Reading that she's back, I'm just like, this is kind of funny. She's like,
Gus
she
is so
acts.
funny.
No, she acts like she's like,
Yeah.
never thought I missed this ratchet ass Rochester, New York, but I did, and I'm back. And it's like, that's
No, she
because
is.
you moved in with someone that had like family in Florida, and it didn't work out, so you had no choice but to come back.
He is white trash as they come,
Yeah.
Yeah, leave him
which
alone,
we all
God
really
damn it.
are. I don't know how it works in Wisconsin,
What do you mean? What do you want to know?
like the white trash thing, because
How white trash are we talking?
well, all of us are white trash
Well,
down
yeah, I
here.
mean, like,
That's
like,
that's the biggest thing. She didn't come from a white trash family. She's just trash.
Gave her a
she's
fake
not-
Puerto
she's
Rican
trash.
family.
Yeah, she's
Not
trash.
fake
whatever.
Italian
Yeah,
family.
She's that fucking fake gangster trash shit.
The same shit, dude.
His
What's the
dad.
difference though?
Their,
So I'll tell you what
their
it-
parents. One of
I'll
them's
tell you what it is,
100%
'cause I
like
want-
Puerto Rican, and one of them's like super Italian. So they're.
I'll tell you what it is, because I'm always
Oh, sorry.
curious
So you
about
want to
this.
push that up like that again? Actually, I can do it too.
Because Wisconsin, I don't understand.
What do you mean? Why don't
They
understand?
like cheese and beer, bro. There's nothing else.
So
to
in
No,
understand.
upstate-
there's fucking groups out here, man. There's trash.
So in,
And there's white trash, but you gotta understand what
What
kind of white
groups?
trash you're talking
I'm
about.
sure
You're
there
talking
is
about
groups
white
out there.
trash out there in the fucking trailer parks outside of town that are, you know, a little fucking goofy, or you talking about white trash because they live out in the fucking boonies and they burn a couple tires now and again.
yeah, I got nothing for any of that.
I mean, they might have a fucking horse farm because they're crazy, because that's all, you know, if a woman is, you know, You can tell a lot about a woman if she likes fucking horses or not. And
If she likes fucking horse,
if she likes horses or not.
I'm glad.
You can tell a lot
That
about
was a
her there.
revision.
I mean,
Alright.
fuck a horse too.
Listen,
I don't know.
aside from fucking horses,
I mean,
you want to hear about
blame 'em?
upstate?
I mean, they got a giant fucking cock, so good for them.
Yeah, bad for you though. In the
If the
end
girls are
game.
interested in fucking horses.
There's a lot of girls that fuck a lot of ugly dudes because they got a fucking beard. So,
That has nothing to do with horse cocks.
well, I mean, they're willing to fuck a lot of stupid shit as long as they got something decent.
Horse cocks and shitty bearded men are two different fucking things.
Well, that's because
That's a
I'm
terrible
insinuating they have
comparison.
a horse cock. You fucking Neanderthal.
No, they don't. That's not true.
A lot of them do.
No,
It's
no,
unfair.
no, no. You guys are living in such a weird fucking
Dude, it's a weird place up here, man.
time
Like, your
space.
your fucking blonde
You
hair
are.
would not fly up here.
All right, let me give you a rundown of the
I'm in
upstate
here.
fucking.
I run down right now, but you're just not comprehending what I'm trying to tell you.
Because next time that you can come up, we can get you late. We've been doing you a disservice.
Yeah, you have, you son of a bitch.
We
Well,
have been.
well, I mean, every time Zabo comes home, we stay at one place and we don't do shit.
That's true.
I'm here for.
We've
good
been
times.
doing you a disservice. So, the bitches in upstate, super easy, right? You either have a kid, right?
No, don't have
Or
that.
two,
Don't have
whenever.
that.
Super easy. You can bang them first night. They don't care. Doesn't matter. You just come up, you show some interest. They love it.
Yeah.
Just the kid thing or what?
Huh?
Just the kid thing or what?
Well, I
if you
mean,
wanna give me dick,
98% of the people around here are single with children. So,
right? Yeah,
Yes,
that's a lot
100%
of
here
the
too.
people.
But like, it's usually the beard part that doesn't help me.
They don't
or-
care about that at all.
Where like
See,
here,
like,
here,
you're
if
up
you're
in the
like,
north.
you guys, like you both have decent enough beards. That's all it takes.
Gus has never had a beard until the last 3 years.
I know we talked about it a lot 3 years ago when he didn't have a beard.
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
This is still isn't.
It gives
like,
me hope,
it's
it gives me
it's
hope.
still patchy, but
Yeah, no, it gives me a lot of hope. I'm not gonna lie to you.
yo,
But-
when
He
I
looks
was
like
when I
that-
was at
Like,
Tagis's,
That's enough beard right there. Where if he shaved his, he did the fade deal he wants to with his hair, he'll get it a beard easily. I mean, that's enough beard.
We just took it.
That's definitely enough beard. You give you a nice haircut to make you look decent. Talk.
He looks
don't-
like the lead singer of Korn.
they
The
don't
only
Right.
like.
problem you might have is that they're gonna give you some bullshit like, oh, you're not 6 foot. Just tell
John
them you're 6 foot and
Davis.
tell them to piss off.
I legitimately I get ads all the time on like Instagram and Facebook for shoes that give you like a 2.5-inch lift.
Dude, I'd buy it. 100% buy it and come out here.
I'm
dude,
so
to find
fucking tempted because
I
that would
would-
put me
no
at
one
almost
would
6
know.
feet.
No one would fucking know.
Why would you buy it? You're already tall.
I'm
Who is-
5'9".
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
you. I was talking about Jeremy.
Oh, me? Oh, no, I wouldn't buy it. I am short because of a fucking feet
I
problem.
am also short. I live in the south, so I'm 2 inches shorter than everybody else.
Is the South really that tall?
Yeah. All these
Everywhere I've been
farm
in the
boys
South-
are fucking.
Everywhere I've been in the South, of course, that's been Florida, so.
Yeah, it's not the real size.
Yeah, Florida's not a real state. Florida is like
No,
New
Florida's
York,
fucked
where it
up.
doesn't
so
matter.
I understand that. But,
Florida
there's
is-
some,
is
there's
northern
some pocket
states.
towns up here in Wisconsin where there's a lot of midgets. Not midgets, actual midgets, but like.
Shorter people.
So like, my grandpa was really good friends with this guy that was a dentist, so we used to go to there a lot. And like, I didn't go there for a lot of years, and all of a sudden I went there when I was like 17. So I'm about the same size I was at 17, 18 as I am now, height and weight and everything. I went there,
You
and
swear?
like everyone there is like fucking 5'6", and I am
You
not.
felt
5'6".
good then, yeah?
No, I was wherever, and then I got to this spot where I had to go get like sit in this little
Dick
ass chair
was
to get my
juicing.
teeth cleaned, and the lady who is the daughter of the dentist that is like best friends with my grandpa comes up to me and like pats me on the shoulder, like, "Hey, sorry, you gotta take one for the team here. This chair is not meant for you." I was like, What is going on here? Why are you all so fucking small? Like, this is a
that
fucking
mean?
man chair here for me.
What do you mean take one for the team? So you
That's
just
what
left?
she told me. That's what she told me. You gotta take one for the team here because it was
Yeah,
a
but
chair.
what happened
it was a
after
chair.
that?
Oh,
I
she's
sat in an
basically like,
extremely-
this is gonna
I sat in
be
an
extremely uncomfortable.
small chair
Oh,
and got my
I-
teeth cleaned for like an
that's
hour.
not a take one for the team. Get
That's
the
what she
fuck
told.
out of
That's
here.
a take one for the team, man. You don't
No.
understand how small this chair was. This chair was meant for a fucking child,
No.
and I was not a child size. I was
Dude.
6'1" and fat.
Take one for the team means you
That's a take one
don't
for the
get
team
to
right
do this. You don't get to do this.
What?
No, I think she was saying you have to take one for the team and do this
You take one
extremely
And
for
shut the fuck up
uncomfortable.
about it and not
Do it.
bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, this is where you gotta do it and not complain about what's happening because you gotta take one for the team and just get it done.
Okay. Contextually, that makes sense. But still, also, dude, that happens to me all the time. What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Have you ever
just
been
said that
on an
you're
airplane?
short and small in the
Have
south.
you ever been on an airplane?
Yes,
I
I've
don't
been
fit
on
in the
multiple
fucking
airplanes. I've
seat.
broken seat buckles on airplanes.
This is an airplane.
What?
This is how wide the airplane is.
Yes, I know. I've been on an airplane, multiple airplanes.
That's
It's
what I'm
not
saying.
fun. I've been to
Fucking
sporting
man
events.
up.
Sporting events are not meant for men my size.
Yeah, no.
Your
You guys are
dentist gives you a half a
disadvantaged.
hand job and you're bitching like it's fucking
You should
end
have
the
seen the
world.
size of this chair.
Let me go back to it and I want to see it.
You would have been way too big for this chair, and you're smaller than I am.
Dude, everyone is too big for all those chairs. My dad is like the normal army guy.
I don't
He's
know.
5'8", he's 200 pounds. Or he was when he was in shape.
That's fair. Oh,
He's
that's fair.
too wide for 90% of all that shit.
No.
Like he sits down.
He's not.
Yes, he is. That's too big. Like when you watch
200
those
pounds,
shows,
5'8",
and
200
they're
pounds.
like, when you watch those shows, and they're like, yeah, this, Navy SEAL was 6'2". The Navy SEAL is not 6'2". It was never meant to be that big. They were supposed to be 5'9", 5'10".
So what is it? What is this?
You don't
statistic
fit
that
in the
is? Like,
equipment
if you're
if you're
six,
fucking
if you're
6'2".
6'2", you are like what? Are you? You're in like the 80th percentile for height.
I was gonna say, like, alright, so the way the military works, it's based on body mass index, which
Yeah, I
is
hate that fucking thing.
it's completely fucking wrong.
Bullshit.
Yeah, it's completely wrong.
Well, only because I always score bad on it because I'm fat as
it,
hell.
it wouldn't matter anyways.
Yeah, it
So,
doesn't matter.
After
Well,
my
for us, it wouldn't matter, but
so at my height at 5'9", my max weight in the Marine Corps was 185.
Yeah, 5'9", you're way too fat.
If I went over 185, they would put me on remedial PT, which means I had to work out extra to get under that weight.
I'm just too short for my body weight, man. Like that's all it is.
Well, but that's not really like one of my good buddies. He's I think I've told you about him. He was big into jiu-jitsu and fighting.
Yep.
He's like 5'7", and he's like 225. But he's built like a brick shit house. He's
There-
fucking huge. And they're
There's a
like,
thing
you're
about
overweight in the
people,
Marine Corps
yeah.
standards. And he's like, okay. And like, we need to tape your neck into your waist. And they do some back ass word fucking stupidity. And he's like, he was legitimately 5'7", 225, and he was like
That's
7-8%.
5'7".
Well, no, but he was like 8% body
He's in
fat.
great shape.
Yeah, he was
he's in
built like a
great
bulldog.
shape. Great
He was
shape.
short, stout, and fucking like. Blah. Well,
Yep,
he's a fitness and dietitian for UFC fighters.
Good for him.
But he was too
I
fat for
wish
the
I
Marine
could do
Corps.
that shit. Oh yeah, well that's just because it's just bullshit.
Yeah,
Well, it's like-
BMI is bullshit. It doesn't take into effect of
A
like.
lot of different things.
I mean, you could be 5'4" and have shoulders this wide.
Yeah.
and
Well,
be built
I've
like a
met
brick
people-
shit
I've
house.
met
Yeah,
people that
and that's
that are 5'6" and they have wider shoulders than I do. It's like,
Yeah.
holy shit, man. You're
well,
fucking.
they would be obese for the
Yep.
BMI index.
But it's like for so much time, it was crazy to me because like I remember seeing like people shorter than me, and they would be like, we would go up the stairs and they'd be like take like 2 or 3 at a time, and I'm like, okay, motherfuckers, like, what are you doing here? And then I started talking to people, and like people who are shorter than me, like, oh yeah, my jean length is 34, and I'm like, 34? What the fuck? How the hell do you have a 34 length? And talking to all these people, and then I'm like, oh, that's right. I had a problem with my feet growing, my legs growing, not my feet, sorry, my legs growing. I have extremely short legs,
Dude,
and now I'm short.
Zabo, 4th of July, called me. I made a comment about his hair. And he said, what the fuck are you talking about there, short torso? I have never gotten over that because I had no idea why clothes were so hard for me to fit into.
European sizes are definitely the way to go because they're a lot more exact.
Dude, it never clicked in my head. It never.
Find you European size and buy using that.
I look in the
Because
mirror.
you
I look in the mirror
you
now and I'm
never
like,
got the
here's my
experience.
waist, like, and then I have legs, and then like, then there's my torso, and I'm like,
example,
what? That's why it's so
what-
fucking hard for me to find shirts that fit.
Yep. What
I've
length are
never-
your legs? What length pants do you guys buy?
I figured out that I need. I usually go with 32, but that's extra length. 30 is like good too.
32. Good for you.
No. 32 is what I used to. 30 is at the
Oh, okay.
actual what I should need.
What was that, Bo?
40 to 42.
That's
That is
inseam. That's
width.
length.
Oh no, length. Realistically, it'd be like
You're probably
31 and a half.
So like. So
Thir-
you're a little bit
32
same
is
situation
normal,
than I do.
but it's a
so put it this
little-
way, like so like in 7th grade, so I had a bunch of surgeries growing up with a lot of shit going on, and then like 5th grade, mom's like, your foot's like your bad foot's starting to turn out more. I'm like, yeah, whatever, you're seeing shit. 6th grade, same deal. 7th grade, we went for my doctor visit, and my mom was like trying to fist fight my doctor, like something's going on. I was like, you're crazy, lady, you're crazy. So we did all this fucking MRIs and X-rays and shit like that, and the doctor came back and goes, well, your mother's right. The growth plates in your ankle is closed, and now your right leg is about an inch and a half shorter than your left leg. I was like, oh, well that fucking sucks. So they went in, and they opened up the growth plate in my ankle, and then they went into my left knee and closed the growth plate so my legs could catch up to each other. And so now at 6'1", I have 30-inch jeans and extremely short legs for as tall as I am. When I should have
Yeah,
probably
one.
if I
You
if
would have
I-
been
if
like 6'4" or 6'5" probably.
my estimated height growing up was 6'4", 6'5", because I was supposed to have 34-inch legs.
Jesus.
And I am so upset about this because I would have loved being a 6'4", 6'5" guy because it would have been a lot of fun. And now, so that's why whenever you hear me joke about the fact that I need to date a short bitch, is because I'll be damned if I date some bitch my height.
I don't
and gotta look
blame
up-
you.
And I gotta look up to some son of a bitch and yell at him when he's 16 years old. Because I have all the height. Like, I'm taller.
Yeah, genetically
so-
you
so it's
should
Joe,
be.
Joe, my dad, and then it was me. Like, I was the tallest, fattest bastard in my family.
Jesus.
So
Yeah,
Joe
that's-
keeps on joking that his boys have my genetics, that they're gonna be tall as hell. And I'm like, well, hopefully they don't have any problem with their fucking growth plates like I did.
Yeah, no shit.
Because if they are, they're gonna be fucking 6'3", 6'4", and be fucking assholes.
Yeah, never gotten over the short torso comment. But it also made me aware of, like, I have a short torso.
I said,
This
man,
is
you
why
gotta find your
I have an issue though.
Why?
I said that just on a whim.
That's a joke.
It's not a
Probably. No, but
It's not
it's
really
it's
a
legit
joke.
though.
No. Do you remember why I said that?
I made a hair comment.
He said something about me balding, and that was my instant
Yeah.
comment. I couldn't help it.
Yeah, but it was so fucking true. Cause I was like, I don't,
I have a problem. I should be a fucking comedian.
dude. It was genius. Cause I was like,
About it.
what are you talking about? And then I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, I have a short torso.
Yeah, you do.
I thought about
It doesn't make you less
They had
fucking
open
hot.
mics and shit around
Yeah,
here.
I'm
It's
just
like, I think
telling
I
you.
could do it. I think
Well,
I
no,
could
it
do
was I like it made me more conscious about it because, like I said, like shirts, I'd buy shirts, larges, and it would be like, I'm trying to think of how it was. Larges would be tight in the chest and the shoulders, and
By
they'd
the way,
be
when you stood up earlier,
belly
I was-
shirt.
I was gonna say before any of this shit, you looking fit, brother.
No, I'm not.
In that shirt,
Look at
shirt you are.
It's an
You looking
athletic
good.
shirt.
Well, who gives
What?
a fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
What I'm the cops? Who gives a fuck?
But it was just like they kind of like put things into perspective for me because I was like, man, like maybe that's why. Because like I would buy some T-shirts fit well in the shoulders and chest,
Yep.
and then they were too short.
Yep.
And if I went a size higher, they fit in my shoulders and chest, and they look like they were halfway down my thighs. And it's like I'm in an awkward spot where I'm between sizes.
Like I said, find your European size, man, and that will change your fucking life. Because European sizes are so way more exact, and you can find what you need. Like, because a large or extra large or whatever size is so many different. Like, there's a range for your European size that it's not even funny. So you can find one where, you know, you can get to where you need to be and be happy with. The
What
shirt
size
that
are you?
find.
European.
52, 54?
Is that jeans or?
No, that's upper body.
Oh, okay.
They have very weird size limits, whatever. So like my Kenny Clark jersey that I got from the Packers, it was European size. That's why I had to look it up because I was like, what size should I be? And it's tough to find sometimes, but we'll put it this way: like my work has such terrible fucking sizes on shit. I have to buy a 5X and it still doesn't fit. And that's like, I don't buy, only my work shit sends 5Xs. And, it doesn't fit. And it's like, I can fit in the 3X, man. Like, what are you doing wrong that your 5X doesn't fit me, but other company, like every other company in the world, their 3X fits me. Like, it makes no sense. Like, don't get me wrong, I fully understand I'm a fat bastard.
They're bullying you.
Fully understand it all. But like, what are you doing, Jonah Hill? Who are you texting?
This old lady's
That's
probably
a good
like,
one.
why the fuck are you in bed yet? What time you get to work in the morning?
I don't have to.
Hiccups.
Ooh.
Brutal.
Yeah, get that gold chain out. Ooh, arr.
Yeah, send me my gold chain,
Hey,
bitch.
Hey,
You got your
hey,
ring
Zabba,
light.
Hey, Zabba, you want to open some cards right now?
Yes. I'm trying to get Zoe to jump in.
Well, tell him to open some
You're
Crossword.
getting ready to bounce out. Don't bring
Yeah,
her
like 2
in if
hours
you're gonna
ago.
fucking bounce.
I don't have to work tomorrow. I'm not doing shit.
I think that Anna's probably like, bitch, get in bed.
I just can't be loud.
Be quiet then.
Your
Also,
pouty face.
also, she said that, and we've been going live for like 3 hours, and she said that in like the last 12 minutes. So, which means that she woke up and heard it, but she was asleep that whole other time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
that's what I mean. That's what I'm getting from that.
I'm gonna call Zoe again because I
Just
feel like
leave
she
her
needs to
alone. I feel
fucking
like she
release.
That poor British bitch doesn't want
Yeah,
to
I feel like she's just like not interested.
She's having a rough go.
Anyways, so yeah. I don't really care that my foot's all fucked up, but it could have gave me my height that I fucking deserved because
Yeah, dude.
being 6'4" would have given me so much poon.
Yeah. Oh, listen, dude. If you didn't have foot issues, you would have been so much taller and had been
6'4".
able to be that much active. Like,
Could you
listen, if you
imagine
if
But I could have been like, yeah, I'm kind of an asshole. I could have been a real fucking dick.
yeah, but the way I look at it is like having the foot issues prevented you from doing things.
No, I
If you
did,
were, if
but-
you didn't
but
have those issues,
there's pros and cons to it all, right?
Yeah,
maybe
if
I'm
you
a
didn't
dick
have the
right
foot
now, but
issues-
I'm not an actual dick. Like, I joke around, and
Yeah.
blah blah blah, but like, I could have been a real fucking asshole.
I
like, and-
to me, I'm like, you come from hardy stock, and if you're 6'4", and you don't have a bum foot, you could have been a hell of an athlete. You don't know.
oh, I could have been a fucking offensive lineman.
Yo, by the way,
You
I
could
love
be,
offensive linemen.
you could
I could've
be,
been a fucking
yeah,
Green Bay Packer.
yeah, exactly. That's
hey,
my biggest
not
thing.
not to interrupt the
Making
boys,
millions.
but if Zoe jumps in, we gotta bump her up. She just had a
All right,
rough
hold
day.
on. All right, let me.
we'll do
Let
that.
me
I don't know if she's in
minimize-
yet, but I'm just saying.
Well, I want to minimize the thing so I can see if she jumps in.
But,
I want to make sure we kick her
Well,
up.
we had a guy that wrestled with us, AJ Hake.
Yeah.
He was like, he was in
Yeah.
he was in pretty good shape. Like actually pretty really good shape. He was our 275-pound heavyweight. He was like 235. He was an athlete.
He was an athlete.
If he had any kind of work ethic,
Nothing. So what?
he
Dude,
could
I
have
don't even think it
been fucking nasty.
He didn't have the killer instinct.
No,
Like,
he was
had
a
no
nice
instinct.
guy. He was a nice guy. He was just a big, nice guy that was like, man, I feel like I'm in good shape and like, come on.
He never had
And
an
like,
instinct.
I think about that all the time. I'm like, if I was him, I would have made it pro. Or it maybe not pro. Oh no, okay. So pro's a step way too. I would have gotten a full ride somewhere.
Mike said it earlier. He goes, "I'm pissed off that we took Marquise Brown over DK Metcalf just because a team drafts a player where they did, like for there, like if they would have switched players, the Ravens and the Seahawks, it doesn't mean DK would have done anything.
But that's
Just because
to
you
me.
switch that stuff doesn't mean it's gonna do anything. 'cause
I-
it's all-
I
to
mean,
me-
him specifically.
My mentality in a body that's 6'3", 245.
yeah, maybe,
I think
maybe
I
the
would have
mentality in that
I would have at least gotten a full ride to school.
But
Well,
would you have
just the
the same-
saying
would you have
is-
had that same mentality if you had that? Body?
He had what he's
I don't
saying
know.
is he had that mentality, but he didn't have the body for it.
Yeah.
Exactly, but just because so you didn't have the body for it with match that mentality. Just because you have the body doesn't mean you're gonna have that mentality of when you were.
Well, you
Well, no,
said
I
he
get
had
it.
That's what I'm trying to say.
before
Like
him.
with like
Yeah.
well, my whole foot deal, it's like I remember like man, I got my heart broke when I was like 15 years old, going to school dance, and my dad being like, "Hey man, like you can blame me for all you want, but no matter what, like kind of where you said, Gus, you're gonna be a big son of a bitch. Like point period at the end, you're a big boy. So like." It's gonna happen, shit's gonna happen, that's gonna happen. So you better not blame it on that and just fucking roll the punches and get after it. And it's like, oh,
I
it,
just assume
it
that's
sucked hearing that, but like,
every
it's like, okay, that makes
weekend
sense. Fuck.
Wisconsin dad to son thing. You can be a big son bitch.
My dad was
It's-
very,
that's what-
very
what it is.
realistic. My dad was very realistic. He's like, hey,
Your dad sounds like probably one of the coolest people I would have ever met.
he was very realistic. Like this happened. Like I give you the dumbed down version. What he really told me was like, hey, you're a fat kid. You're gonna be fat your whole life. Let's just decide to do something about it. But you know what? It's very tough. And if you do something about it, good for you. I'll help you all the way. But shit happens. People are fucking shallow. You get treated like shit. When it happens, it'll fucking happen. All you gotta do is keep on trying. And I was like, God damn, that really hurts to hear. But you know what? That makes a lot of fucking sense.
Your dad is Shorzy, and I love
Pretty
it.
much.
I love it.
In a lot nicer way. He was very,
That
he
is
was
no.
very-
He's nice and chorsy. He's not nice and
he
fucking.
was a very realistic kind of person, man. Like he would, like, a lot of conversations where it's like, yeah, here's what life is, man. Like, you gotta accept it. It's like, god damn, you could fucking sugarcoat it a little bit for me. He goes, nah.
Yeah,
You know
not
what's
worth
weird
it.
about that? It's gonna
He was
sound
always there.
weird,
He's
but
like,
like,
you could go to him all the time, man. He didn't get, hey, look, we could all be a little better.
so like your dad was like super honest and open and shit. Like my dad is super honest and open, but my dad is so brutal on the other side. I don't know if that makes sense, but he is like so like real world. Like
My dad is too, but you
I don't know how real world your dad is these days,
but
Zabo.
my dad is like, hey, you are 40 pounds overweight. You're gonna die at 52 years old, and if you don't fucking fix this shit, yeah, like I don't know.
my dad told by multiple people in my family I'd be dead by the time I was 30.
I got told that by a bunch of high school teachers. They said I
Well,
wouldn't
that's
make
high
it.
school teachers. Who gives a fuck about high school teachers?
Yeah.
They said I wouldn't make
When,
till
when your grandma's
32.
like, oh, blah, blah, you don't eat
Yeah.
vegetables, you're gonna be dead by the time you're
Dude,
30. I was like,
I-
I don't think that's how
I-
this works.
I realize how bad I'm so fucking skewed by like wages when I was out with my sister. Like I spent 2.5 weeks in Vegas with my sister, and I'm talking about money.
I'm so stoked that you get to do that and then move to a better job.
Yeah. So I'm talking to my sister
what
about
happened?
I
money.
know.
Well, I'm talking to my sister about money, and I'm like, I knew I was underpaid the whole time, this and that. I was like, I've got this better job offer, like blah blah blah. Like, there's a chance I can make this offer. Like, if I get this pay, like, so I told her to her straight. I was like, I worked over 350 hours of overtime last year,
Oof.
and I made like 64 something
Oof.
for the year.
That's
gross.
not bad.
And so,
Oh,
well,
that's gross.
so,
For that
well,
many hours?
part
His
part of-
wind singing is
you
ridiculous.
you
'cause
gotta
that's
understand
the-
though. So from January to June, I was getting paid $19 an hour. I got a raise in June to make 21, and then before I left my company, they bumped me up to 25.
Huge bump.
Yeah.
Unheard of bump.
That's a nice bump.
So thinking about it as I was getting paid $19 an hour or 21, that's a fuck ton of hours, and I made like 64 or 3 something. So with my raise,
Great.
not even counting like my split shift that I'm working now, like I'm getting paid 27 an hour now. When I go to days, I'll get 26. So it's another hour. So from last June, before last June, I was making 19. I'm gonna now make 26. $26 an hour at 40 hours a week, 52 weeks a year. I'll make 54 grand and a few like change. So I'm gonna make now almost what I made last year minus 350 hours of overtime. So if I work overtime, even marginally, I'll be making over 60 grand. And so I'm talking to my sister about this. She's a teacher in Vegas. And she's looking at me like I'm fucking batshit crazy. Because I'm like, I've been underpaid. And now that I'm going to make this, like, I have a chance. If I do this and this, I'm going to be making over 60 grand a year. Yada, yada, yada. And she's like,
What is she making, like 45?
yeah, she's like, I've been a teacher in Vegas for 15 years. And I make like 54 grand a year. Or 53, or not even. She makes way less.
It's
And she's
high
got
for
2
that,
kids. And I'm just like, oh my god, I have no idea what I'm talking about.
There's also a difference though, because I will say though that like I don't know how it is out there in
What they get
Nevada.
summers and
In
vacations,
Nevada,
yeah.
not that either. But in Nevada, in Wisconsin, when you work for the state, you understand that you're taking a pay cut
For benefits.
to get very good
Pensions.
benefits.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you gotta make the decision: is the benefits worth the pay cut
Yeah.
to get it? Because there's some companies where if you got into that company, it's like, no, it's not worth it. I'll gladly work for that company.
Dude,
Hey, well, next week we should ask Sarah what her
so this week I got paid from Hansford, or from my company,
newscast.
for my 40 hours vacation.
Yep.
And then I got paid so I'm making, on this split shift, I'm making $2 more an hour from my last company.
$2 is insane.
So when I got that paycheck, I was like, holy shit.
Just so you know,
What?
a normal fucking split shift is like
You might as
50
well buy
cents. to
Well,
a
no.
dollar.
Well, the split shift for here is only $1. But it was
But
a
there's your
dollar
old job,
raise
it's-
from my last job.
A
plus
dollar is
$1.
already insane.
Yeah. So A
A dollar is already insane.
so basically with $1 raise and $1 differential, my paycheck came in. I was like, oh, like,
You should buy your fucking best tickets and your fucking.
You
plane
should buy
tickets.
me a
well,
house.
I can't, and here's why. Because
you gotta
when
get
I
top
moved into
floor.
my apartment, I took out a 401k loan for first and last month's rent to pay. And I was like, well, I'm gonna be here forever, so I'll do a 5-year payback. So it's like a fucking few bucks every. So I still owe like almost $1,000 on that payback. So the extra, my vacation money that's coming in while I'm getting paid by my new company, I gotta set that aside and pay it off. Otherwise, I'm gonna get
Oh,
taxed
yeah,
for it.
that's-
Yeah.
No, that's smart. Do that. Get it done with.
But it was just crazy. When I got paid, I was fucking like blown away. I was like, what? How the fuck did I just get paid this much? And then I realized I'm not in a 401k plan. I can't get into that till 90 days of my new job. So all that money that like I
You can roll over your 401k from your last job to your new job a lot.
I know,
Holy
but
shit,
I'm
I
not.
thought you were a fucking
I'm not-
trans.
I don't qualify for a 401k with my new job till 90 days.
So just wait.
Right.
Yeah, well, that was the biggest thing. That's why my paycheck was huge, because I'm like, I'm used to
that-
giving a fuck ton to my 401k.
So it's funny because Joe and I went to a funeral to a family friend,
Is that funny?
and we were talking about
Wah,
whatever,
wah,
and
wah.
he's like, I don't want to put anything in my 401k. I was like, what? I'm like, you.
Joe
what does your
doesn't?
company- No, I'm like, Joe, what does your company match? He goes, they'll match every percent I put in. They'll match a full percent till 5%. I'm like, you fucking idiot, put 5% in then. 'Cause you're
It's free
losing
money.
now. That's 5% free money. That means you're making 10% of your fucking deal. I'm like, Joe, if you play your cards right, you'd be fucking retired by the time you're 55.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got a legit gig.
Yeah, not legit. He has a fucking honey hole. Like, I mean, if he
Yeah,
does, if he
honey
plays his
hole.
cards right and all this shit between the stocks they give him all the time, and he would stop taking shit out and all that stuff, and like, and then put in forward to his 401k. And I told him like, I would contact somebody else and talk to your other coworkers, see what they're doing for like Roth IRA and all this shit. I'm like, Joe, legitimately, you could be fucking retired.
The money Joe makes, we'll do a Discord fucking financial class, and I'll teach
and,
Joe.
and it was all this stuff. And it
Every
was
time
like,
I look at Jeremy, I think he's a trans something.
why?
Your sunglasses, they look like eyeshadow.
I have no idea what Zach was talking about.
You look like a transgender Elvis.
So I got American flag sunglasses on.
It's because he doesn't have facial hair, isn't it? Tell
It's
him.
the-
Tell him the truth.
It's partially that. You don't have any facial hair. And also,
like I said-
this whole red get up and this, and then you have a puff here. You got a puff.
He's a hat.
You're talking to me about hair, Mr. Fucking half a head.
It was supposed to be nice. I don't know
Can
why
we
you
get
gotta make
back
it
to
so
the
dark.
financial talk? Cause
You gotta make it so
I
dark.
wanna-
You
I-
look
But
like-
anyways, I've been
fucking-
putting 10% in my fucking.
You look like
my company doesn't-
Overwatch
My company doesn't
Elvis.
even match a single.
You look
percent.
like
whoa,
Overwatch
hold on,
Elvis. Somebody
time
will
the
get that.
fuck out. Your company doesn't match anything.
No.
Jared, look for a different job, bro.
Menards doesn't?
No, fucking Menards doesn't.
You love
Menards
it
just
so
changed our
much and
insurance. We
that's
had
what
3
they
insurance
do?
plans, and I took the best one because obviously I have some issues in my bad foot, and now we they took it all away and they gave us the shittiest plan available. So I'm waiting to talk to my manager, not my manager, but the
Tell
GM of
him
the
to
company.
give
As I
you
see him in the hallway,
$10
be like,
more an hour.
and it sucks because he's a super nice dude. But I'd be like, hey, buddy, are we getting financially compensated for our shitty insurance here, or?
Jared, you
I
gotta
might
look
get
for another
fired.
job.
Yeah.
It sucks. Cause like
Tell me what, 10 bucks
I
more?
get paid really good. What I should get paid? I get paid.
You
I
already get
underpaid
paid
when
more
I-
than you should get paid.
Hold
No,
on.
fine.
So I'm gonna call the timeout. I'm gonna call a timeout here. You sound like Mikey.
I could go.
I've
go
been
find more
here.
money, but
They
I
pay me
cannot.
really well. They keep giving me money. Guess what? I've been doing my job for less than 4 years. I'm about to make as much as Mikey does after his 12 years. It's because he's
Guess
never
what?
fucking
You already
left.
make as much as you should.
But
You
it's one of
dumb.
those deals where I don't I don't really work, so
Yeah, of course you don't
with your
fucking really
experience,
work.
you can go to another job and do okay
Yeah,
for
they want
like
me
a
to
few
do-
weeks.
but then
Dude,
they want
none
me
of
to
you
work.
cunts work at all. Everyone knows that.
Then they're gonna want me to actually work. I get to fuck around on my job so much.
Yeah, all you have to say is
Jared, dude, don't do that.
So much
You're
fun.
putting yourself in fucking Netherland. Like you
for a
can
good
switch
time?
you can switch jobs and probably do the same amount of work and get paid the same amount, if not more, and then
Oh,
they
I'll get
match
my-
your 401k.
Yeah. They just need to get their head out of their ass.
No, it's not gonna happen unless you
bullshit.
leave.
Worry about you. Worry about you.
I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna fucking cause a shitstorm. I'm gonna change it. It's gonna be good.
I don't know, man.
I'm a shit stirrer.
I
So,
feel like I've learned a lot.
I can't wait to see my GM the one day here soon. Because one of these days he'll come into my part of the office, and it'll be early morning when no one's around. I'll be like, hey, by the way, when am I get financially compensated for our shitty insurance? Because this is not cool.
Dude, I went in when my buddy called me and he's like, "Hey, we're interested. Like, come over see the shop. Like, here's what we can offer you." And I was like, well, "All right, cool. Like, here's the benefits you're offering me. I don't need that healthcare. And it's a benefit offered to me, and here's how it calculates out to yearly. Yearly, you would spend $5,200 to pay my bare minimum health expense. I have that covered. I want a portion of that
Yeah, because you got probably because of VA.
through the VA. Yeah. So I'm like, I want a portion of that. This is something that's offered to me. It's a benefit. If I don't take it, you should pay me more.
Am I being financially compensated?
Yeah. And they're like, well, we don't really do that. And I'm like, all right, well then I'll just take the health care. So you can pay $5,200 a year for me to have health care, the bare minimum that you pay, and I don't pay anything.
So according to my company, that's only a 50-cent raise.
The
Yeah,
fact that
I did the
they
math.
even
Yeah, I
offer
did the
that,
math, and I
dude.
was like, well, you give me $2 an hour more, and if we do 40 hours a week, 52-hour weeks. or
No,
52
no,
weeks.
but he said 50 cent. Jesus.
Yeah, well, I did the math, and I said, here's what it is. So if I
There's a
do,
reason
if
why I
you
said
give me,
my company.
yeah, here's what I said to them.
Company's way out.
And they were like, yeah, we don't do that. And I was like, okay, I'll accept your offer, but I'm going to accept your free healthcare too. So you're going to pay, you're going to pay me, you're going to pay overhead cost. I'm going to cost you $5,200 a year more when you could have just, you could have fucking level. I gave you $2 a year. It would have been like 40. It would have been like 4,000, where healthcare was 5,200. I was like, that gives me my benefits that are offered to me financially, and it saves you money. Well, we don't do that. All right, well then I'm taking your healthcare.
I would. I would take
And I'm gonna
both
cost you.
because that's, no, I would take both.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Healthcare is.
Yeah.
Well, as somebody who has a bad problem and I need to take healthcare when it's like offered to me, because if I wait to take it later, they can deny me because of my pre-existing conditions.
This is, yeah. I thought I was
Like,
gonna say,
well, them like
if
I
you
said,
can
like,
get
I
legit
purposely think, like,
healthcare, man,
we had an A, B, and C plan. A obviously was
fucking
lowest,
run
C
that
was
shit.
the least, and I was like, oh yeah, I have no problem paying for the A. Okay, I'll pay for the A. I don't give a shit. So when shit hits the fan, I get more coverage and all that shit, and all of a sudden they're like, well, because of COVID and all the blah blah blah, we're gonna do just the C plan. If you don't like it, you can go find other shit. It's like, no, you fucking assholes. That's how this works.
That's what I was gonna say, dude.
Well,
Like,
that's what.
no offense to you, my brother, but you should be taking whatever goddamn fucking healthcare they're giving. Like, run with that shit. Because you're going to need it eventually. If you stay with Maynard's, you have to. You have to do it. That's crazy. That's the only reason I went to the company I'm going with now, Wegmans, is because they have good healthcare. My teeth hurt. Right? Both of my fucking teeth hurt on the back.
Dentist?
And my fucking leg hurts. My hip hurts. This has never happened to me. And I've never had healthcare. I've never had anything.
That's because you're getting old now.
So I'm like, yo, fucking let's go, baby. Give me that fucking cheap fucking.
Yeah, you probably got arthritis in your hip. I feel that.
I'm
What?
probably gonna lose. I'll probably lose all my fucking teeth. I'll lose my
Brush your
hip.
teeth constantly or what?
Whatever.
What's going on?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
What
matter.
doesn't? 100% it matters.
The point, well, that's kind of the point, is like, I never knew this could happen. Or I knew it could happen, but
You,
Well, it's
Like, I never thought about it.
Pat doesn't take care of his teeth. Pat has terrible teeth.
that's gonna be me. Look, I haven't been to the dentist in 20 years.
I wonder why your fucking teeth are all jacked.
And I dipped for, I don't know, 12 years?
Yeah, but
15
consistently
years?
Taking, brushing your teeth and mouthwash and shit like that.
Mouthwash, get the fuck out of here. Like,
Some
no,
doctors
I
will
didn't.
tell you
I
that you
didn't
shouldn't
take
do
care of my
mouthwash
teeth at all.
because some
My
doctors-
gums, all of my body is just pure luck. Like, my back is fucked up. Everything about me is jacked up. I only know that now because it's like, oh, okay. Somebody told me, like, oh yeah, you're not supposed to feel like that. I'm like, okay. Alright. So I found a job that has an actual good insurance program.
But
And
who
that's
told you
why I
that?
did this. 100%. 100%. Has nothing to do with
100%.
anything else.
100% told you this?
100%, baby.
Okay.
Don't you want it?
you're-
Don't you
you're
want to have
what,
a back
so
that
you're
works
you're
in
like
30
6
years?
Foot, what, 280? Is that fair to say?
Wait,
You're 6
what?
foot-
Wait,
You're
wait,
6
wait.
foot. You're 6 foot and 280.
I am 6 foot 330.
Okay, you're a little heavier than I thought, but that's fine. Yeah.
Zabble's that guy that can be super overweight, but he looks like a fucking huge, like a just jacked dude.
I weigh 330
You're 5
pounds.
years old and you weigh 330 pounds. You're gonna fucking hurt.
Yeah,
I don't hurt now. I don't hurt now.
because you have a
But you're going
doctor
to hurt.
that you actually
Yeah,
get to go see.
but you're going to hurt.
No, I don't.
Anyone who tells you
I haven't
you
been
shouldn't
to a
hurt,
doctor in 15 years.
That's fine. But I'm just saying, like, anyone who tells you that, oh, that means not
That's what I'm
normal,
saying.
they're probably not your age and your weight.
Who you talking about?
I have no idea. You told me. I asked you who you were talking about. You said 100%, and I don't know who you're talking about. So.
Oh no!
And
Like,
I'm
I am
you're
so
6
far
foot,
beyond
130
you.
pounds. That means statistically, you're taller and heavier than a lot of the majority of the public, right?
Oh
Majority of the-
yeah, for sure.
So
For
if
sure.
someone who is 5'10" and 220 is going, hey, you shouldn't hurt like that. Well, fuck them. They're not your age, your height, and your weight, like
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. So
it
my
doesn't add up. You're
dad.
gonna have different pains than other people, even your siblings. Like me and my siblings.
So
there's, like,
my only pushback would be my dad, because my mom would be like, "Oh, you need to lose weight and you should do low cal," because my
we should all lose
mom lost a
weight.
shit ton of weight doing that. But so my dad is a former Green Beret
Yep, remember that?
who's an alcoholic and has gained probably, literally, 50 pounds.
So you say he was 200 pounds back in the military, so he's 250 at what? 5?
He's probably
5'7"?
5'9".
Yeah, he's my height. He's right around
Yeah.
my height.
But how
So
old is he? What?
How old is he?
If I had to take a guess, was he 60?
57, probably. 57.
So that means he had you real young, and then your
Yeah,
brother's a
that's
couple years
really
older.
young. Yeah, I was like 19.
He was 19. Which makes sense. My dad would be 56 this year, and by the time he was 25, he had been married for 3 years, had 2 kids, so 22
Yeah,
got married,
and-
23 had Joe, 24 had me.
yeah, Zabo's dad, military, married, young, had kids.
Always.
Sorry, trying to
Yeah.
put all the pieces together here.
You pop one out. So, like, my dad, like, crazy thing. Well, that's the crazy thing. It's like, now my dad's been removed from military active duty for 4 to 5 years. And he's fat as fuck. And he could
Only 4 to
probably
5?
still, like, kill the mile. You know what I mean? Like, 2 mile. He could probably still kill it. Like, it's just, Gus knows, but, like, when you live on base and shit, like,
Well,
and
when
you see people, like,
I went out and
these
last
level of guys.
last time I
Dude,
went,
some of these cunts, they have these big ass bellies and they can run. Well,
Yep.
they can run.
they're conditioned to
They're-
do what they have to do.
Dude, it's crazy.
Like, I
They
went,
can do their conditioning to time, and it's like, dude, this dude's stomach is ridiculous.
well, for
Yeah.
the
So-
Marine Corps mile, like the Marine Corps PFT is 3 miles. The last time I went and visited my sister was years ago, and we went out and because she was like, she puts her daughters to bed and she goes out and runs the neighborhood. And I was like, well, I want to run with you.
Peace.
I was like, I want to go out and run with you. And I went out and I ran 3 miles with her. She's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, you just ran 3 miles. She's like, yeah, I haven't ran in like 2 years.
Part of your life. Yeah.
And she's like, do you not see like what's going on here? I was like, no. Like, it was just like I hated every fucking step of it, but it's 3 miles. Like, that's what I have to run.
Who's going?
And she's like, you kept up with me and I run all the time. And you kept up with me. And like it was a 3 mile run that was timed. It wouldn't pass the Marine Corps standards. But I just I was like, I'm fat and sloppy and I'll come run 3 miles with you. And she's like, that's fucking crazy. And I was like, it's not, because that was life. That was life for 6 years. 3 miles. Period.
Well, that's the thing. And then, like, when you see some of the older, especially on the bases, like, oh, my captain. It's just like, they're just fat as fuck. Like, your body can train for a 3 mile run, and you can still be just a fat piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's unbelievable, honestly. Like, that was always a weird thing that I noticed. Like,
This is
there
old
was like
generation.
2 fucking weird things that, like, living on base as a under teen, and one was like, number one, like, don't fuck anybody's wife. Number 1 rule
That's fair.
as a teenager living on base. Number 2 was like, all these fat fucks somehow can run their 3 mile within whatever the parameters are,
Yep.
and it's unbelievable. Like, dude, you will see
It's muscle memory. It's what like we're gonna drill into your
45-year-old
head until
people,
you can do it.
and they'll run. And you know what the most fucked up part is? I can't run that right now. I've
Oh god no.
passed out right
Dude, if you
now.
ask me, if
And
you
that-
ask
that
me to run a
big belly
mile,
cunt
Fucking
will be
listen.
like, oh, oh,
I'm
in
gonna
their
look right now.
in their 8-minute fucking go, and I'll pass out.
yeah, a mile, I'm gonna have shin splints and be
And then just
and then, like I can't do it.
and they'll
Like, I
go.
can't do it.
And you just look at these fucking guys, and most of them are just, I mean, they're all just ridiculous. But you see them, and you're like, no fucking way. And at the time, for me, I was 19. So I was like, look at these cunts. Like,
Yeah.
how the fuck are these guys even
How are they?
allowed to be on this base? And then, now, if I ran against that guy, I'd be like, Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
fucking burn him.
I feel the same way, man. Like you should see like my dad. Like, the last 10 years of his life, he was a bad bastard, but man, it was just all gut, man. He was the strongest son of a bitch I ever.
Did he go for it? He just fucking said, fuck it,
Yeah,
let's
he
go.
just he had a belly,
he
but he
was-
was as strong as an
Oh,
ox.
yeah, I mean, and like people laugh at the story all the time. Like I was 18, like a week away from graduating high school, and I'm walking out of the house. And like I said, I mean, I'm not much heavier than I was when I was 18. A week away from graduating high school, you know, maybe 20 pounds, maybe 30 pounds, whatever. But like, walking home, my dad's like, "Where you going?" I was like, "Fuck you, I'm gonna tell you. Fucking 18, I'm gonna tell you nothing." Oh, wrong choice. My dad came over and he fucking picked me up and threw me against the fucking door. He goes, "Where are you going?" I was like, "I'm going here. I'm hanging out with these people. I'm back at this time, sir. I apologize." So that's what I fucking thought and put me down. It's like, you fat bastard. You shouldn't have been able to do that. He was a
That's
strong son
awesome.
of a bitch. Oh, dude, he was like, so my dad was a pipe fitter, so he did fire sprinklers, so he worked all day, fucking
Yeah.
renting off his head.
Oh,
And it's
baby.
like, oh my god, dude, my arms hurt thinking about that. And like,
Yeah. Oh, just even you talking about fitter doing sprinklers, like this dude's upper body strength. He would have body slammed you in a heartbeat.
oh yeah. I mean, he was 300 pounds, but it was like, fuck, I don't want to fuck with him. Like, he was a strong. Yeah, my cousin had I remember seeing it too, and it happened. Joe and I have an older cousin that's a little older than Joe, and he was a lot bigger than my uncle, my mom's side. And we're at whatever mom's side of the family's place on this lake, whatever, and he did whatever, wherever there's a show like how strong he was and this and that, 18-year-old kid just out of high school, whatever, and blah blah, and his dad's not very big, whatever. So my dad picked him up and fucking just
Push
and then
press
put him back down and goes, "Let me know when you get older, boy." And he just walked away from him. I was like,
It's a
and he was
straight
not a small boy.
looks, baby.
I mean, this
Yeah.
guy was, 6'1", my height, and I mean, he's 200 pounds. My dad just fucking above
He's
his
push
head, picked him
pressing
up
him.
and just, yep, here you go. I'll put you down now, and you can fuck right off. It's like, ooh.
Yeah, it's great. I miss that shit. Like,
Oh, dude, man, it was just funny shit.
like being able to just come in and there's like some real shit. Like, that's awesome. Like, I don't even know what a good example is, but like, I miss, like, you go to Bills game, whatever, tailgate, blah, blah, blah. And then every once in a while, I meet like a gang where it's like, somebody will fucking really like late, like it's like playing. It's like when you used to play football and somebody will fucking light you up and it's like, hey baby, let's
Yeah.
go, let's fucking go. Like, dude, I miss that little spark, which is, and I, like, hockey is the same way. Like, I miss that weird little bump. There used to be a bump, like,
You take a little
I
aggression
miss that
out.
shit. Like you can play football, you can play fucking hockey, whatever, NBA, whatever. but there used to be like a weird, like, let's go, let's go, let's go. And everybody fucking rumbles up and you just go for it, man. I love that shit.
What are you guys watching?
I just saw a Liberty Mutual commercial and it was hilarious.
Oh, I've got a Monday Night Raw from 1998 on.
1998, god
Yeah.
damn,
That's
bro.
a small boy.
I'm probably gonna call it though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I should do that
probably.
Right now, that's what I was doing. It's like, yeah, it's pretty late.
Let's do it. Let's wrap it up.
I'm out of here, boys. I'm gonna go eat some pizza. I'm gonna go to bed.
You have pizza?
Yeah, we had. I bought some local pizza.
I'm so jealous.
Jim Bob's.
Jim
I
Bob.
ate a fuck ton before we started. That's why I was drinking so slow. I was like, I'm so full.
That's the name of it. Jim Bob's Pizza. It was right next to the comic store. I
Oh,
went
shit.
to go buy some Pokemon cards, but they didn't have shit that I wanted.
I don't care if anybody watches.
They knew,
I
so
love
they
hanging out with you
knew
boys.
that there was Evolving Skies in the pack. The fucking price showed it. I gotta go to Walmart tomorrow morning and see if I can buy a bunch of shit like.
Dude, go to Walmart. Find their fucking hidden
Yeah,
aisle card
Walmart
aisle.
has a bunch of shit. Our shit here, no one can buy anything. It's
I don't-
fucking bullshit. All I got is this
apparently-
fucking Lost Origins bullshit.
Apparently, all
Tired of it.
of Wisconsin are nerds.
It's fucking communist.
That
Reminds me
too.
of fucking Mother Russia at this point. Might as well go fucking fight Ukraine. Like I said, I'm gonna go eat some pizza.
All right, yeah, I'm out of here. Gents, Zebo, go play your fucking playoff game, bruh.
Yeah, you fucking.
I'll play it tomorrow. I'm off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah?
All right, gents, ladies and gents.